Yo, people, what are you saying? We're here. Welcome to the Mandem Talk, live, direct. Sorry we're late, people, but listen, Mandem, when you bring, you know what I mean, the Black Mandem together, it's never on time. It's never on time, so I apologize. Rance is on his way. He might be stuck in Manchester somewhere. You know what I mean? He's in the hood. He's somewhere. So we're gonna wait until Rance comes. But other than that, Nurin is on his way. He left his bike in the city centre. Traps is on his way. Rhino's on the way. But we've got a man like Mulsa's in the building. What are you saying, Mulsa? You good?
I'm here, man. I'm here. I can't complain. I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm fuming, always fuming with Erik Ten Hag and his staff.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. And yeah, big up Marcel in the building, man. Man, I had the chicken in the oven, yeah?
Yeah, man. I'm shocked. I'm like, well, I'm some third, you know. There's more to come now. Man was cooking in that, but
I'm not even normally about.
Why you vexing 10 out? What's going on? What?
I don't know, man.
Happy, man. He delivered 3 points for us.
I want to know that. Why you vexing 10 out, bro? What's going on?
Ten Hag, man.
Ten Hag hype. You know the ones.
Ten Hag's just a long day. It's just a long day. You see Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag's that guy that promises you time off work. And then when you go back to him to say, yeah, can I have that week off? He's like, no, I don't remember you telling me that. He's that guy. He's that guy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But listen, there's a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? Marcel, how you feeling, man? Because the same players are still not gone, man. Your boy Mctominay is still not gone, man. You know what I mean? Still here. Adidas adverts. How a man got Mctominay on Adidas adverts, bro? Is this the face of our club right now? Is this generally the guy that's meant to be the face of Man United, bro? On a big Adidas shoot, you know? That's mad.
So I'm shocked that he's still here. I think we're forever getting closer. There's 8 more days of the window left. We're forever getting closer to the moment where he does leave, and that error finally gets broken up. That McFred error. He contributed in a big way last season. I still feel like throughout last season he was surplus to requirements, though, regardless of however well and he contributed for us. I think Ten Hag does kind of see that as well. He's maybe tossing up between the two of, you know, when I need somebody, you know, to supply opportunities and chances for me, he's someone that I call upon. But ultimately, I'm hoping that Ineos can be efficient and get rid of, you know, these kind of players that are not kind of suited to this style of football long term and that have all of the holistic qualities in the midfield area. Part of a big Adidas advert side, at the end of the day, he's been a loyal servant to Manchester United, been used sparingly throughout his time at the club. So if he's part of an advert, you know, or a campaign, you know, promoting our football club, he's not the face of the football club, but he's always there. So I'm not going to look into that too much. I think, You know, couple clubs, Napoli, Fulham, touted. We should have taken that 30 million last season. You know, even myself knowing what he's done for us thus far and that particular season. But I would like to see this get done. 20 million, 25 million, I would take it, and it would allow us to get that Ugarte deal over the line, or maybe even bring in a sixth footballer. Because if you bring in six, I think Ineos have done very well. If you get rid of Scott McTominay, I think you keep Sancho. I think he's got a use case, but I would like to see him go, my personal opinion. But if you get rid of maybe a Scott now and you get two more footballers, and I think Ineos have done fantastic business. They've broken up the whole McFred. They've got rid of a lot. I would like to see Maguire go, but then he performed very well against Fulham. So, you know, okay, 80 million coming off the bench gives us a strength and depth. I think it's a squad game now. You know, for Manchester United Football Club, we've got to be looking at it as this is a squad game for us. There's going to be 50, 60 plus games to be played every season. So you want strength and depth everywhere, and we're starting to Ten Hag's starting to build that era of a big, you know, dominant side again that, you know, pushes for second and third and deserves to be there. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, Scott needs to go, guys. He does.
Yeah, it's one of them, man. Big up Rance, big up Structure, big up Rhino in the building as well. You know, no one's there. But for me, bro, this brother, obviously Napoli are still involved. Fulham, they got their players in. They got Sander Bergin, but they're like looking out of the race right now. It's literally Mctominay. That's the last person we need to sell. Lindelof ain't leaving. You know what I mean? Maybe Hannibal. You know, no one's there. Maybe someone like that. But that's probably the last one. This is probably the last bit of cash we're going to get, man, at a very good price. Because next year is free, isn't he? I'm sure this is last year's contract. So this is the last chance we're going to get 20 million out of him. So it's like, you need to cash in now, man. Like, cash in now, fam. You know
I was going to say that. I was going to say that if we don't sell McTominay in this window, don't be surprised if these lot give him a new contract in the January transfer window. And that's the reality of it. Because I'll be surprised if they're not willing to let him go for 20 million and lose him on a free with 5 million add-ons. They weren't prepared to let him go last season for 30 million. How are they going to let him go at the end of the season for free? It's either you sell McTominay or you give him a new contract. And I think that's where we stand. And I think today, looking into the sky, looking out the window, Man United depressing me already. I said to myself,
that's what I'm saying in Manchester, man. The weather ain't great.
No, the weather's dusty.
Listen, I was saying to myself, if I had a choice between McTominay and Mason Mount, who would you sell, Musa? And I said, you know what? I think I'll sell Mount before McTominay. You know, that's how bad it is for me. I think I would rather sell Mount and get 40 million in if we could, 35. And then just deal with McTominay, because McTominay is just there, innit? He's not going nowhere. My man survived like a flipping nuclear bomb. He's like a cockroach. He survived everybody. Man. So
everybody seems to like him. He's one of them. He collects the cones, innit? He collects the cones. You know what I mean? He says, "Oh, you okay?" And that, like, he's probably a good guy, innit? Like, you know, that's all I know. Like, he might be a good guy, but at the same time, we don't need good guys anymore. We need to be like Maresca, them man. Man, Maresca's telling people, go. You're not part of the squad. Have you seen him? Maresca's saying, yo, get out the door, fam. I don't care if you're a good guy.
Now,
Sterling's part of Mandem.
But what did he do with Raheem? Just off the topic, though, say. What did he say to Raheem? Because I don't like how he's treated Raheem, you know, a big baller in the game. What happened?
So they don't want him.
Toes, man. Listen. Raheem got told what time it was. He got told that he's not welcome no more. He needs to go. I hear it, bro. Like this is what elite management is about, bro. We always said we wanted clear communication. That's what we did. Oh man, straight. You're not welcome here. Go find a new club. Like there was no mincing. There was no nothing. He said, listen, he's not the kind of winger I like, bro. It's not personal. Just don't fit the profile of what I'm trying to do. You're not going to get minutes here. I like that communication. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of telling Rashford and Luke Shaw, you're not getting game time. Because that's what he's done with Chigwell. He's done, is it what's my man Chigwell, is it? And Luke, and Chilwell and Flippin, Chilwell and Sterling. And I think that's our equivalent of Rashford and Shaw, and just letting them know it's not happening for you lot. Go and find other clubs. And we obviously we ain't got the manager that's gonna move like that. We know what time.
You know what I mean? Man like Traps obviously is buzzing on that. You know what I mean? I see them moving in the group chat and that, but bro, I can't lie, man. For me, you know what I mean? It's time to move on now, isn't it? And
what are you moaning about now, man?
We're just talking about McTominay, man. We're just talking about the McTominay situation, innit? Like, relax, man. I know your voice still here, man. Relax, man. Chill out, man.
But what? Listen, no. Listen, every time this man gets mentioned, why do you man come for me, blood? I don't make the contract.
If you rep McTominay,
I don't make the deals. I don't do the deals here. You know what I'm
but
saying?
you rep him, though. You rep him.
What do you mean?
You rep him. You rate him. You rep him. And that's your guy. Just say it's your guy, bro. Like, I have to do the one with Maguire. Listen, my guy, and then I got, you know what I mean?
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? You man are just making yourselves busy, bro. But listen, Ugarte is getting done. McTominay, what you not want him to do last year, especially you, Marcel, you was like, coming off the bench is where he should be. So that's what he's meant to happen now. What are you bothered about? Don't be bothered about it.
Man call him Chop, was it Choppertominay and that, you know?
Chop
McTominay is crazy. Yo, you're being mad, fam.
No, what do you mean? You're not starting, listen, I'm minding my own business today. As you can see, look, I've been painting and decorating and that. And then you're at me about McTominay. Bro, you're bringing this to my attention.
I said Trapatominay.
Telling you, fam, man. It's crazy out here, man. But listen, he's going to leave anyway. You get me? Whether we like it or not, he has to go in it, because if I see him come that first, was it the weekend of, I think it might be the Liverpool games, our last game in it for
international break. Yeah.
Yeah. So if he's still playing then, and we're starting to do the hero ball of McTominay can save us and that, and then the big game player, long thing, fam. You know the ones there. So for me, I'm not really here to see that. He's got to go, and we've got to go and get in 2 midfielders. Right now, it is looking like the man, what's his name?
Hello?
Ugarte.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. So for me, it's looking like Ugarte want United are closing in on a fee of 60 million euros. Which
where are
you? What are you man saying about that one? Because obviously it looked like it was going to be a loan obligation to buy, but now it seems like United are negotiating at 60 million. Are you man bothered about the price? Or are you just kind of like, at this point now, I can't lie, guys. It's got to the point now where just bring him in now, because we've took this long. We've had this long to sort this out now. You might as well.
Well, my question to that side would be, is it going to hinder the chances of getting a 6th footballer in? Because if it's just you're spending the 60 as €1 million, yeah, if you're spending just the 60 million euros and then you're not getting the chance, you're blowing the rest of your budget on just one more player, the 5th player, I think 6 would be really, really nice. And I think they've strengthened well. And then they've managed to, if they can get, in my mind, I still want McTominay, Maguire out. But if you can't do that, if Sancho's a quality footballer, don't get me wrong, guys, but just on how I believe in Ten Hag and the relationship breakdown, I would sell Sancho. So then if you can get maybe 2 more players out, you free up the budget to get 1 more player in of quality. I think Luke Shaw's just not going to be reliable or trustworthy this season. So, and what do you guys think of Chilwell? And I don't even want to change the topic.
No. Burn that, man. Burn that guy, man.
What
do you mean, man?
Don't be laughing like that, man. You're supporting McTominay, who needs to cut from this club.
Man, no.
I'd rather play Anthony. Yeah, shout out to Rance. I'd rather play Anthony there, man.
Brother. Hold on. Hey, you know why I laughed, yeah? Because the way you tried to throw that one in there quickly, blood. What you thinking, bro? But what does man think about Chilwell, blood? You know what man thinks about Chilwell. You know what?
You know.
Is that what we are?
Yeah, exactly. Tell him, Nordin.
Is that what we are now? We already asked for fucking Vizio and Dr. Reject. Now we're Chelsea. And those teams have not won fuck all in what? So is that what we are now? We're collecting. Listen, I don't want man to go nowhere, Musa. Right? I've got to go and do a fundraiser in a minute. Let me just get this shit off my chest. Right? Just give me a couple of minutes. I don't want man to go fucking nowhere. Ten Hag was part of the fucking people that gave him the go-ahead to come. Now fucking fix it. Fucking fix it. Sort it out now. No skate. McTominay needs to go because McTominay, for himself, have some pride. Don't be used by a manager to come and save me in the last 10, 15 minutes of game. Don't use me, right, to save you. Right? Get the ball in the mixer, head or a toe. No. Go and play properly and be a first teamer, whether it's Italy, whether it's the Prem, whether it's flipping Turkey. Go and do it. You deserve that. Right? To me, Ineos Not gonna lie to you guys. Let me count you all what they sold. Kambala, young players are easy to sell. Villarreal were desperate. Selling Pelestri, we already gave him 3 fucking loans. That's the next logical conclusion. You either keep him or you let him go.
He's sold. Since
he's been there at United, he's been linked back to come home to London. Every season he's been linked to come back. So that's not a big thing. Anybody can do that. Let's talk about the people that fucking Ineos, the experts are supposed to get rid of. They're supposed to get rid of Lindelof, fucking Eriksen, Maguire. These are the people that they needed to clear out. And as far as I'm concerned, I said it from day dot and I told Saeed. This, to me, this Ineos 27% project would be if you get rid of Glazonomics. And as far as I can see, Glazonomics ain't moving. Other clubs are telling man, you're not in the plans, mate. And here we got our manager coming out going, yeah, oh, I value this player, I value that. Listen, at the end of the day, this ain't, listen, I'm a people person, and I love people, yeah? But this is professional sport. Nice guys and all that business. No, mate. I don't you doing combs. I want you to be challenging for the next man who's got your position, in your position, every day. I don't want you to let on to... I want you to be ruthless because that gets the competition up. So for me, in terms of me judging Ineos on what they bought, any of us could get hold of an agent. Any of us can negotiate a deal. Any of us. At the end of the day, they're working on behalf of Manchester United. And the name still means something in football. It does. That's why Ugarte now is doing everything trying to get out what's happening in Paris. 1, he's not wanted by the manager. 2, no other clubs are showing that mad interest. 3, he wants to come to United. He can see whatever they said to him when they agreed personal terms. What is it, 2 months ago now? They told him where he's going to be fitting in. So this idea for me, people getting giddy and so on. Listen, Harry Maguire has changed his game. He's more aggressive. I said it from last season. I'm a person, even if I don't prefer your player profile, I give you credit because I just see it. I call it as I see it. Harry Maguire is super aggressive centre-half now in terms of the way he plays. But at the end of the day, the people that should be headed out for me were Bruno, Rashford, all them people who were part of that abysmal fog. But ain't the worst finish, they will have it forever in their records. And the only way these men sponge that is if they win a league title. If you win a league title, all is forgiven. But that's the only way for me. You are part of the abysmal. So Erik ten Hag, some of these players who got contracts, the cowards like Luke Shaw, all these should be out.
But you know what it is though, Nuruddin? One thing you can't blame Ineos for is the wrongdoing of the past, and that's where
Saeed, I'm sorry. Saeed, I'm sorry. Do you think the new people like Juventus are looking at going, oh yeah, the wrong? No, they're like, get rid now. You training with the kids. I don't give 2 damns about you. I'm about winning. I want to go back to winning. You have to be ruthless. You have to be ruthless in football.
It depends what the manager wants, though. Because Maresca doesn't want these players, bro. Like, the thing is, like, even with players like Scott, the manager might be cool with keeping Scott. Scott that wants it, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, the manager has to not want these players here, bro. And the thing is, a lot of the players we don't like, the manager likes, bro. There's nothing we can do about it. It's the same with Shaw. The manager likes Luke Shaw. He likes him. He likes Rashford. Rashford and Shaw should have been the first names out the door. Do you know what I'm saying? Shaw's on like 180, 190. Rashford's on 300. Those should have been the first 2. Like Saeed said before, that's our Sterling and Chilwell.
Yep.
Rashford and Shaw.
Yep.
That is. We should have put them man in the reserves and said, all right, cool, find somewhere else to live. But we're not doing that. The manager likes them. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, but it's not for Ineos to come in and say to the manager, Rashford, Shaw's leave.
He's got to give them as well a little bit of an inkling because he's been there, said, yo, I'm not really feeling these, man. Can you get these out the door? And they would have been like, cool then. We'll do a little contingency plan. You know what I mean? Then we'll just kind of force them out. So your manager's also got to speak up. But he speaks too well of them sometimes, man. You know what I mean, bro? Like, He knows Maguire and McTominay have saved his job at times, especially McTominay. Bro, the guy saved his job at times, man, of course. But you can't be survival mode. He's always in survival mode.
Yeah.
Just in defense of Ten Hag on this, though, Saeed, guys, that Ten Hag has shown us that he wants to get rid of Maguire. Ten Hag has showed us.
Has he really, though? Has he really?
Yes, he left him out of the team. He stripped him off
Marcel,
the
do you know why I'll challenge that? Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like he hasn't been as consistent. Look how he did Sancho compared to Maguire. It's different, bruv. When he don't want somebody, there's a clear energy he gives. He didn't give Maguire that same energy consistently. As soon as Maguire started playing good, he kind of forgot about him.
No,
you get me? That's what I feel anyway.
But the circumstances are different. The circumstances are completely different. Sancho's done something to disrespect Ten Hag. Maguire was a professional, kept quiet, sat on the bench, and became a man. He kind of became a man. Saw that he was in a lesser position, and then built up his abilities. And at times, like what Nuruddin has done, we have to praise a Maguire performance because he kept quiet, had his barren period, and then performed well, like here and there. We still know he's surplus to requirements, though. Ten Hag still goes into the market and says, "Give me two new centre backs, please." He still went and done that.
I don't think so. I don't think so because Rand's made a good point the other week, yeah, when he said, because look, you're talking about getting Maguire out the club. Getting Maguire out the club, yeah, does nothing for us whatsoever, in my opinion. And the reason why I say this is because you've gone and got Euro, you've got Martinez back, and you've got De Ligt now, right? So you've got yourself. Obviously, he was without your star man, who everyone was banging on about last season, saying, "Wait till Martinez gets back." Yeah. On top of that, you've got De Ligt, who man headed the ball and the crowd was cheering the other day like man scored, yeah. And you got Euro now, yeah. Rand said the other week that if you've got Harry Maguire, fourth choice centre back, what are you moaning about? He's fourth choice. That's a great option to have fourth choice. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So Mandem want Maguire out because they want Maguire out, not because they're looking at it from a perspective. Fourth choice Harry Maguire, yeah, is a good option to have. That's a fact.
Yeah. So Traps, I'm not disputing that. That is a fact. I'm saying Maguire from the era that we've come from when he first stepped into the door at £80 million, surplus to requirements, can't play on the halfway line. That was an issue. You need to gut that out.
He's playing on the halfway line
always
every day.
been.
You're on the wing. You're on the wing the other day.
No, but hold on, Traps. You can't take your
mind. You're on the
wing
the other day.
Hold on. Let me finish, Nerden.
Let him land this point.
We can't take our mindset away from that. That was always the case. From time Ten Hag stepped in the door, wanted to play on the halfway line, he had a player surplus to requirements there in Harry Maguire. He took him away from the leadership role. He took him out of the team at times. And then he also spoke to the board in two separate windows. This one through actions of getting new centre-backs in. And the last window, he wanted him gone. You guys cannot be fooled to think that he wanted him gone. Yes, it's good to have him at fourth choice, but we haven't got our 80 million's worth out of him. We've had good spells of Maguire, but he has to go because you want to feel for a never more suited centre-back.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's this year, right? I want everybody who's part of Manchester United failure, especially in the last 6 years, gone out of this football club. The reason why I want Shaw gone, because for the amount of money he gets paid, for the contracts that he stole from Manchester United, he's not that guy. Harry Maguire was never that guy. I'm on fucking video on this channel talking about him before we bought him. I didn't have no fucking magnifying glass into the future. I knew what guy was. Turn like a double-decker bus. I saw that big fucking head, and that's all he can do. And I didn't want Manchester United playing that fucking football. I don't want Bruno because I don't want hoofball. I don't want Rashford because I don't want runners. I don't want fucking track runners. Go and run in a fucking 100 meters in the Olympics. I want footballers that connect. I want people that can play with each other like we used to. That's what I want. So it's not that I don't want them. I don't want Maguire. I'm expecting you to be fourth choice. I want somebody that can step in, that knows the game model, that's not deficient, that can't turn because his feet, he's too heavy-footed. When balls come across, I want to go back to having footballers. And you know what showed me that? Rawi debut. He came in, I swear to God. I knew this already deep down, yeah? And I can't just go with one game. But I have never seen, in all the years of watching United, somebody make their debut and literally just link the rhythm. And you went to go out, couldn't press him like proper footballer. And we have to make do with dead footballers for the past fucking how many years? So nobody, I don't care if you're 10 fucking choice. Get the fuck out of this football club. Get out.
Get out.
Get out. Other people are doing it and they're doing it. At the end of the day, I look at Liverpool. Even when Mane, look at what he did for that football club.
No, trust me. He got forced out.
Look what he did for that football club. You know what they said to him? Nah, you know Mo Salah, they knew both of them go, that it's a wrap, that club was going to get it. So they gave one of them the money. At the end of the day, you can't carry passengers. And Ten Hag, I call him No Excuses. That's his new name, innit? It's No Excuse. No excuse.
Yeah.
No excuse.
For real.
He's come out already and said, "Oh, we don't need a left back because he's Luke Shaw injury's not that bad." So he's not on. We've seen we've won the fucking t-shirt. You know what? You know, like what is that fucking driving fucking films called? They got 8th or 9th or whatever. You got the 7th fucking edition. That's what it is. That's them fucking Luke fucking Fat Shaw, mate. That's what we got. Fat, not fat. Fat fucking Shaw. What am I on? What? Film 7 or 8?
Hey.
That's what I'm on. Right? So at the end of the day, I know he's got. So now, let's say, God forbid, we get an injury against fucking Brighton. Either Diego Dalot or Masraoui gets injured. Who's fucking playing left back? Who's playing right back? What are we back?
Had Moso, man. Regulon for free as well.
Regulon.
At the end of the day,
he's better than Shaw. He's better than Shaw.
Now that you've got football structure, I'm watching them and things are not sensing. We need midfield reinforcement. The last 20 minutes of that game, 25 minutes of that Fulham game showed you that we need, because it's still helter-skelter. Still, we want you to go 100 miles press and the midfield is vacated. So we need people that can at least chase people, right? So at the end of the day, for me, I'm waiting to see. Window don't close, 8 days? 8 days, yeah?
Yeah, next Friday.
I'm just waiting.
Now we're getting a midfielder in. We're getting that Ugarte in, and I think that might be it, man. I don't know if it's any other kind of key.
We're getting a left back. We'll definitely get a left back,
bro. If it's Chilwell, I'd rather not. I'd rather go and get Sam.
I think we'll get like you said, Reguilon or someone will come back in. I don't think he's that bad anyway. To be honest, I like what I saw from him.
Regular, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind
that. Yeah, but at the same time, Regulon came in and he was fit and he got benched the same way.
Yeah, that's Ten Hag, isn't it?
Bro.
Yeah. He got injured at one point as well, though. Let's not blame Ten Hag.
No, that's Ten Hag, man. Ten Hag is Ten Hag, isn't it?
Nah, he got injured.
No, but my thing is right. My thing is, yeah, when you look at what we got right now, yeah, United, like I said, I think the biggest thing is what Marcel said. When you said about Ugarte, the ball playing midfielder is why I'm a bit concerned why we're only going for one midfielder. And me and Nori, remember we had this conversation a while back, and you were saying just go get me Ugarte, but I was like, who's gonna be the 6? Who's gonna be the one that can get on the ball and start moving and progressing the ball? That's my kind of worry, because if Eriksen can't do it anymore, let's be honest, he ain't got the legs anymore to do that. Kobe Mainoo likes to play a bit more further forward. Casemiro wants to play further forward now. Bruno's not gonna be there. Who's gonna get the ball? Like, Collier's not ready yet. Let's be honest. Let's not force a Collier thing.
So you can't have it all, man. You can't have it all. If you want to go,
you can though. You can if you'd actually prepared well. You could have got him. You could have.
It's either Ugarte or a different style of player who's going to do what you want to do. I just don't think they're setting up for that. They're just going to get Ugarte to break down anything that comes to the back four and just pass it to Kobe, and he'll get it forward. This is why I keep on telling you, I think Bruno needs to go back into the 8 and leave the 10 role.
Bro,
but no one's listening to me.
Can we go back? A couple weeks ago, guys, I was saying that Ineos have shagged Ten Hag. Can we carry this narrative now? Because he's coming into the season. Hold on, let me just land it. He's coming to the season ill-equipped. He's not going to have a midfielder.
He's equipped.
6. He's not going to have a left back.
This is a record.
Is that a
record window? Nah, this is insane. He hasn't been shagged, bro. This is crazy.
Let me know, Rans, bro.
Wow. Well, let Nuruddin speak.
Explain.
Because Nuruddin has to go, so let Nuruddin speak.
Came up with that. got the excuses in for Mr. No Excuse. Is that what we're doing now? We're making excuses for no excuse, yeah? Is that what we're doing now? Is that the development of the plan now? Part of the defense, yeah? Is that what the defense now is, yeah? It's the next bit of just to go, oh yeah, I haven't got. Listen, at the end of the day, you look at the amount of players that he's got that he's actually said yes to. Can somebody please count them? Are they more than 12?
Oh yeah,
There's a load of players, man.
Give it a rest. Marcel, give it a rest. Give it. If you only 6 players that he actually gave the green light to, you might have to say more than 12. You're having a laugh.
4 of his back 5 are his Ajax players, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing.
Man like Ten Hag, yeah, is on his road to 500 million, yeah. Road to 500 million, yeah. And man thinks he's getting checked, cuz. What's wrong with
This is mad. I mean, even Jose was like, right, I didn't get back.
I said road to 500. He's on a road to
Nobody
600.
got that. Nobody's got that since Fergie. Nobody.
He's on a road to 6. He's gone past
You just
500. He's
mentioned
on a road to
you
6.
don't write the contracts. Neither does Ten Hag write the fee of these players, guys. What are we doing?
At the end of the day,
road to 500.
you know what? You have to say yes.
The same bars, traps.
You have to say yes.
You say it's the same bars, but I'll tell you this now.
You have to say yes, though, man.
I'll tell you this now. Yeah.
If you don't say yes, the player doesn't get signed, bro.
Let me tell you something now.
I hear that, but it's a situation where it's not 100%. There's a percentage. There's percentages on
Benitez interview today.
This is horrendous.
This is low. Even this is low for Marcel.
Marcel, this is as low.
I know.
Serious.
Nah, my brother Rance, I'm just putting. You know when you gotta just get everything out on the table, Rance, from now.
Listen,
percentages.
Marcel.
Listen, you need to do. You know what you need to do. You know, it's like Drake, innit? You need to go back to the studio and remix that a bit more, bro. You need to work on that defense, innit? That's what you need to do. You need to come up with a cohesive defense, bro, because the defense ain't defensing at this moment in time. It's not working. It's not. Let me just say this. Listen, we've got a young player, yeah? Maxi. And Manchester United are trying to get rid of him. And I'm like, you know what? If it was the Glazers, if it was Arnold and Murta, yeah? I'll be like, these people don't know. They got no pedigree, so they don't know. Now that you've got football structure, why the hell are we getting rid of the most talented midfielder we've got at the club? That's not
fair. But bro, maybe he wants to leave, brother. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Nah, Rance. I'm sorry, but if he wants to play football, you send him on loan and you give him a developmental plan. You don't try to get rid.
Maybe he wants to leave, though, bro. This is
he's been FFP'd, man. He's been FFP'd.
No, but I think maybe he wants to leave, though, my bro.
No, you don't want to leave, bro. He wants to go and play football. That's a different. You get a loan.
And you
can't send him on loan to go and see.
You can't.
You know. Yeah, you can't not be going anywhere, man.
You can't say that, yeah, because obviously look at that guy that we got off from Arsenal the other day. Yeah, he scored a bag of goals for them.
I was just thinking that,
and he ended up running down. I don't know if we run down a contract or we didn't want to sign a new contract or some shit. These things happen. You don't know what's going on at the end of the day.
Pros.
Yeah, his mum, his 4-year-old man's mum might have turned around and said, "Listen, I want to move to flipping somewhere else, or we've had enough of this place, or whatever." You know,
who's that girl that scored 2 goals last year, and then I've never heard of him since? That winger.
The French kid on
the French kid, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like 3 seasons is
already got left. That's trust me. We know people who know him, bro. He wants to play for United, but he wants to play first team now. He's not trying to get out.
But this is Pogba all over again. Then he wants to play. He wants to play first team.
No, he wants to listen. He wants to loan. He wants to alone. He doesn't want to be FFP bullshit, man. He doesn't want to be that.
Maybe they don't rate him as highly as we rate him, and that's okay, bro.
Yeah, that happens.
We watch Ferguson.
Everybody rates him.
It. So
we know coaches that work there, and everybody rates him, bro. Everybody rates him. It's not about.
Listen, I'm not even. I see me. Yeah, I'm not here.
He's ready. I like it.
I'm not hearing this about none of these players, bro, because we've seen it 1,000 times with all these players that come from wherever they come from.
Lead to the dugout anyway.
And at the end of the day, right? But Mandem at one point, remember they told you Ethan Laird was cold. James Garner was cold. These man, this is what happened. And then they just disappear. Like You know what I'm saying? Man, you see man like Josh Harrop and them man come through, score goals and bounce. It is what it is.
What a debut! What a debut, Josh Harrop.
It is what
That
it
was a
is.
good debut, man.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man.
You know what it is though? We let go of the right ones and we're trying to keep the wrong ones. You feel me? Now that's the problem with Man United, man.
Nah, man. You man are just never happy, bro. You're never happy. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you're never happy. In your
when
in there,
go Fernandez and they're trying to gas up Harry Yamas, bro. You know them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the man who starts. I told you, all roads lead to the dugout. Our man in the dugout thinks flipping Nando's is fine dining. So when you know that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you got a man that thinks Nando's is fine dining, you know he can't make the right decision. So when someone leaves the club, when someone like that's in the hot seat, you're like, if Pep's in the hot seat or Klopp or someone who just knows ball, you're like, all right, cool. They know what they're doing. But when Ten Hag's overseeing some of these men leave the club, man's gonna say it's not him, it's the whatever. He doesn't play there. He doesn't.
Marcel, just quickly, yeah. You see that whole thing on going around in circles. Let me tell you this now, yeah. 1996, Gareth Southgate missed a penalty, and I've never forgiven him. I've never forgiven him to this day. Yeah, I will never forgive for Ten Hag for Mason Mount. Yeah, number 7, and I'll never forgive for Anthony till the day I die. Never be forgiven.
Yeah.
Ever.
I hear that.
That's
I was just
criminal,
talking
bro.
more in terms of the financial side of thing. That it was a little bit of a contradiction, but I hear that. Hopefully, Ten Hag gets the opportunity to change your mind on Mason.
What do you mean the financial thing, bro? You wasted the money, bro. You wasted the money. Like Musa said, man sent him to the shop to get the Super Bowl bottles, and he came back with nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even a mighty mo. Not even a mighty mo. Not even a mighty mo.
Listen, your man's got to leave.
See what you're saying on the players that he's brought through. Kobe Mainu, big up the Ten Hag. No, let's not do this. Harry and Mass. Relax, Harry. Ten Hag.
The only ones I get him.
Just know when you're picking up these players, make sure you look at that bald head manager that's at the dugout and say,
He's the
one that.
Even Sunshine won't back you on this one. Even AG won't back you on this one.
Listen,
he would have made it regardless.
Just know.
Anywhere.
My final word. Big up Rants for reaching 100k. It took a lot of
big up. Big up.
That's Saeed soon, bro.
The Mandem on the 100k, yeah. Road to 100k for Saeed and road to 500 mil for Ten Hag, fam. That's what.
Hey, bro, he will hit. He might already. I'll be real. I think he's hit already. He's road to 600. I'll be real. After this Ugarte, it might be a 600 still.
Listen, all I'm saying to you is that he better have a game plan, because trust me, if we're playing helter-skelter football in the last 20 minutes against Fulham, boy, Brighton they're gonna wrap us, bro. We're going to be packaged nicely. So I say that. Say it with your chest, Marcel. Don't tell me you're worried for the next 2 games. And now there is no excuses, bro. 0 excuses. He's picking the team. He selects the way we're playing. All of it is there, bro. At the end of the day, and it's early preseason. And not every other manager's like, yeah, we're ready. He's like, no, we're not ready. So he's tried to get the excuses in already. And I know
cap, bro. That's cap.
I know that you're on that 5%, you know what I mean? 5% commission for the defense, but bro, today it did not work. Let it be known, people. Today, Marcel tried and it did not work. But Saeed, I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah. Come on, big up, man.
Big up.
Yeah. We'll chat at 10 o'clock anyway. Yeah, we'll show.
Man, Mctominay, boy, Musa said it. I was listening when I was on the way. My guy survived nuclear bomb, bro. That's what that man. You know what? That man's a survivor. And now they're saying that Napoli are going for Amrabat. Boy, oh.
Yeah. Bro, Conte needs to get him, man. Conte, he needs him, man. He's struggling at the minute. He needs a box crusher, man. He needs goals.
Listen, I just want to address Marcel and even Nagy as well. I know where you're going, Nagy, because me and you had a little talk earlier on in the group chat the other day or whatever. This is what I don't understand, yeah. Ten Hag's given the garden tools. He's mashed up the garden, and then he's moaning at the professional people that come to help him fix the garden that the garden's mashed up, bro. I just don't get it, bruv.
Right.
You
Or
don't get it,
another
bro, 'cause
analogy,
you think
yeah,
the garden's
credit
mashed up
cards.
based on him
The
alone.
man them are
That's
giving
the
him a
thing.
new credit card and saying, okay, we're gonna watch how you spend it, but he's
Yeah, but
complaining about.
Rhino,
I just don't get it, bro.
Bro, the context to that is you believe Ten Hag's the only one that's mashed up the Ross Clark garden, and you
Okay,
also don't, and you also believe that my man hasn't planted any decent fruits in there or any flowers. So that's why. That's
okay,
why
Najee, let me respond to that.
Me and Marcel
I don't believe that. I don't believe
I know
that.
you don't.
I
This is why we're
believe.
always gonna be
I
head-to-head.
believe. I believe. Yeah, he was given some decent tools. Yeah. And even with the decent tools he was given, he didn't utilize them well, and he still blamed the people that gave him the tools. Now the people have come in. Now they've come in. Yeah.
Put it this way. Put it this way. You see the garden that way. You see Ten Hag's gone in there, mash up the wall thing, rip up, put soil and bricks and whatever. Yeah. Me and Marcel, and to a point, Ty have gone. You know what? We see my man's put some fresh soil in certain areas, and he's done all right there.
I appreciate that
but
too.
at the same time, my man's been cutting the grass with knife and fork. Like, we're balanced. So we're not saying everything he's done has been incredible, but we are giving him credit where it isn't.
Yeah,
Because you think the whole garden's mashed up due to him.
All right,
you then think, he's done everything.
All right, cool. Can I ask you one question? And I know what you lot are going to say. When it comes to people like Anthony, yeah, and Mason Mount, yeah, do you know how detrimental those choices of players he made has done? Do you know how much damage he's done picking those two profiles? Even if you take the money out of it, do you know how much damage? I don't understand, yeah.
I don't think. And again, I don't appreciate Mason Mount signing, but I felt like I had an understanding of why he was there, and it's more so to do with the things off the ball. Doesn't mean I rate him, just means I have an understanding of him. There's a difference. However, I thought that was a poor signing in my honest opinion, based on my own preference. So cool. The Anthony signing, again, I've told you before about Anthony. Off the ball, absolutely incredible. Where he holds his lines, the way he obviously maintains his shape. Off the ball, no problem. However,
off the ball high.
He is shit off the ball, in my honest opinion. And I don't rate 140 wingers in 2023-24. So for me personally, those are poor signings.
Say that louder.
Everyone's
Facts,
good when
bro.
they ain't got the ball. When you get the ball, that's when it's on.
And Musa, let me add to that quickly. What's more important for Man United right now in priority terms? What we do on the ball, what we do off the ball. Exactly. So what are we talking about?
Well, it depends
all
because
day.
our managers coined the term turnovers. Our managers coined the term ball regain.
If you make more mistakes off the ball, you're more than likely going to lose the game. More mistakes that happen on the ball's fine, because the moment you lose it, at least
but based on last season, what was one thing we couldn't do properly? Put the ball in the back of the net. That's on the ball for me. If we scored all those goals, we won't have to worry about the little mistakes, because we're scoring enough goals to supplement
all those goals. Rhino, you just said about scoring all those goals. That means we've created enough. So we did everything on the ball to create chances. What did I say season before? And Musa will back this, bro. What did I say season before? I said it doesn't matter if you bring in a goalkeeper who can create and help you whip up the ball and whatever, as long as you can put the ball in the back of the net. If you create 8 more chances, but you ain't got clinical finishers, bear in mind you man wanted the hair out as a priority rather than put it in the forward line. Yeah. If you can't finish your chances, what's the point in creating 8 more chances? We saw it against fucking Fulham, bro.
How do you put the ball in the net? Najee, how do you put the ball in the net? Do you wave a wand? Do you wave a wand to put the ball in the net? Or do you have to kick it in the net?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be the first to say that 2 years on, we've got 2 strikers, and I wouldn't say
it's still the same thing.
Prolific. Yeah, I wouldn't say any of them are prolific. I would say that stylistically with Xerxes, I'm gassed. Yeah, and then I wouldn't even put 30 goals on him, because I know that he's a creative, and I'll even push out Bruno for Xerxes. But still, 2 years on, if these men don't pull up trees and scoring goals, I think as a fan base, we're all going to say, "Rah, we should have got a Tony. We should have got a certain type of profile of player."
Yeah, but that only happens if they're missing chances, bro. So that's why
I listen though.
That's why I completely disagree with Najee, what he said, because at the end of the day, the way to score more goals is to create chances. That's the way. Like, as much as people can say, "Oh, we can be clinical," yeah. Like, football doesn't work like that. The top scorers in football always miss the most amount of chances in football, bro. When you look at the big chances missed and top scorers, it's the same names, isn't it? You have to create more. Football's a numbers game. So if we're creating more chances, yeah, we're gonna score goals. And also, if we're conceding less shots, we're gonna concede less goals. and we're conceding less shots now, and we're creating more chances. So we're going in the right direction, bro.
I think we're there or thereabouts, but it's sticky. I remember watching the Chelsea Man City game on the weekend, and I saw how Chelsea was putting it on City. But as soon as Haaland got that chance, and the strength of that number 9 and that finish that he has is what we saw with Van Persie and that type of profile. I just knew that it was going in, and I think that type of player. I don't believe Højlund is that type of guy still. Do you know what I'm saying?
But bro, we done that last season bare times to teams when they pressured us, and then we smoked them. Scott done it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Nacho done it. Yeah, man, done it. One shot, one kill. We done that to teams.
No, but what I'm saying is we're going to have more players score goals and not depend on the number 9. That's just got to have to be our style of play.
We're like spread across the team almost.
Yeah, we're going to have to spread more, more goals across the team. And that being said, then Erik ten Hag is going to have to think very wisely on the combination of forward players that he picks. Because if he thinks he's going to have bare runners, if he thinks he's going to play flipping Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes and Rashford in the same team time after time like he did last year, and then Højlund in a graveyard shift where he's got 3 men behind him who all want to run into his position and score goals. 3 men, you know, none of them man there want to lay it off to him. They all want to run in and do what he's doing. So if you don't have Sancho and you don't have Diallo in there, or Zertsky, you're in problem, because if you have Zertsky in that 10 behind even Højlund with Diallo and Sancho, the profile of those 3 and how they want to set goals up, and also and how smart they are, it's totally different for a number 9. Højlund will have a good season if he has Sancho playing on the left. Like Højlund will score goals.
And to be fair, Musa, that hits on to Rance's point from before when he's talking about obviously chance creation, higher volume of goals. I just don't believe we've got the quality in that area to be clinical enough. I feel like most games Rashford needs 7 chances on average. I don't think that's a good average to score 1 goal, in my honest opinion. I think if you're creating, let's say on average 8, well, no, I wouldn't say 8 big chances. Let's say 4 big chances a game, like clear-cut chances a game, yeah? I think that's a good turnout for a first season on average. If Rashford's on that ball most of the time, he's missing most of them chances, bro. And we've seen it too often.
But the quality of chance creation also matters, because when we look at the chances, as much as Rashford ain't a prolific finisher, if Rashford, was through on goal, getting the chance that Bruno got, that he fluffed, and also the Mason Mount chance as well. If both of those fall to Rashford, he scores 1 of them. Like, as much as Rashford ain't great,
but at the end though, but we saw the pass to Garnacho. Normally, Rashford's putting that bottom bin. He's not even passing that. I'll be honest.
Which one?
The one
right at the end, he hit the post. You know why I don't agree? Because the ball from Garnacho's come in, Rashford's let it go across his body, and he's taking it with his weaker foot, and he's low on confidence. But the open goal that Garnacho missed, Rashford would have scored
to Garnacho, you know. I can't
lie.
That? I'm sure he used his outfoot boot to pass to Garnacho, and Garnacho missed.
But it doesn't matter. Bro, it doesn't matter. Garnacho had an open goal. If Garnacho played Rashford the same quality of ball, because it's an open goal, Rashford scores that, bro.
But see, the problem is with me, as much as Rashford scores goals, if I've got a strap and there's 1 bullet in it, I'm giving it to Sancho. I can't give Rashford a strap. I can't give it to Rashford.
I'm not giving it to Rashford.
I can't give it to Rashford. I'm not giving it to Rashford. If there's 1 bullet left and you think he has to shoot, man, I don't know, because I've seen, like, even the goal, like I saw Sancho taking pre-season, the one when he on a movement. The one that was offside.
It was offside, but it was a wavy finish.
It was a wavy finish. It's like, how the heck did you finish that? And I just feel like Rashford's just, I can't trust him, man.
He's not composed. But then look at the chance that Rashford missed, Everyone talks about the ball that he gave Garnacho, The ball that Garnacho gave him as well. If you watch it, Garnacho kind of kicks it into the floor, blood. And it's bobbling as it comes to Rashford. And then Rashford hits it on the half volley, bro. It's not like Garnacho has just slid that across the grass. The thing's bobbling when it gets there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lack of final quality from all of our players. Sancho and Ahmed are the only 2 that have quality on their weight of pass, final pass.
And even Zertsky might not be he might even be like a marksman type of goal scorer, but when he's on goal, he's not gonna miss.
No,
So question, Mandem, So given we're having this conversation, about Mandem not really bagging their chances, objectively speaking, I've got my opinion. The fact that Scott McTominay was so clutch last season, is he not an option off the bench if we do get them situations? Because let's be honest.
I don't want to be in survival mode, though. I don't want to.
I'm not saying I'm not saying what we want. Listen to the question: is he not, given the fact that we've just laid down a load of facts regarding the fact that we can't bag goals? Are we saying we gotta go? Yeah, safe. Listen, I've got to shoot, but I'll leave you with this one. Does McTominay not have a future on the bench for the first season at least? Just in case.
I told you, I'll sell Mason Mount over McTominay right now.
I don't want the option. I don't want the option of Scott McTominay.
I don't want the option.
Listen, Mandem, I've got to shoot, man. We're in Norway, bro. Listen,
you're trying to show, yeah? Come on.
Yeah, bro, it's going to be sick, man. I already showed Saeed while going, but listen, I'll get some footage and show you, man, bro. Listen, make sure you like the video, people. Follow every single Reddit on this channel, man. You know what I mean? Make it happen, man. Enjoy the show, boys. In a bit.
You too, man. You too, bro. Come on, man.
I'm not trying to see this dominating, bro.
I'm not feeling McTominay still. I'm not going to lie to you. But if you can free up that number 7 shirt and get a 35.
Yeah, but the thing is, the number 7 shirt pisses me off more than Mason Mount.
But the number 7,
Mason Mount is a better footballer than Scott McTominay.
He is.
But the problem is, he's got the 7 and he's on big dough. So I need the 7 free.
Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, that number 7 shirt, yeah, is completely. You know, like like fucking like one of them fucking bitcoins that went up in value and bear man copped it now and that ain't worth shit. That's number 7 now.
Yeah,
that number 7 means nothing to me no more,
bro.
Nothing. It means nothing to me.
It still pisses me off that Mount's got it. You feel me?
It means nothing to me, bro. Nothing. Man's gone from Ronaldo to Mount. Forget it.
Marcel's waiting. Marcel's thinking about the political stance.
I just don't like how you lot are trying. Like, I do understand Mason Mount should maybe get off the 7 shirt. He shouldn't have it, but I still think it's still an iconic number. I still feel like it should be given to a bigger player than Mason Mount. But he started his career here at this club in a very poor way. We have to. That is a reality. So he still has the opportunity for a redemption arc. Same like I know Rhino was saying, and I wanted to come in on it. I know Rhino was saying, look, like Mason Mount it's been detrimental. Look like how bad it was of a choice for the club, for the prosperity of the club and the proliferation going forward. And same with Anthony. But for me, Mason Mount could still redeem himself in some ways. And we have to remember, guys, I'm going to say it to you guys again. This is now a squad game. The bigger we get as a club and the better we get in terms of pushing for, late semi-finals, finals, first in the league. Once we get there under Ten Hag, it's a squad game. We're playing 60 games.
But that's the point, though. We need squad players that come into the team and actually make an impact. Bro,
Mason Mount do that.
Doesn't have that.
I think he can.
Yeah, he does.
I disagree with you. I think he can, and I think he's like the utility player that can play in many positions. He's not the star quality superstar number 7, but he's a player that comes in 20 games a season, presses from the front, gives you the energy.
Young brother we got.
Let me tell you something about this whole off the ball stuff as well. Yeah, let me tell you. Listen, I've been to primary school, secondary school, college, work, jail, I've been out here and I've never once had a conversation with someone about football and the man them turn around and say to me, yeah, but he's good off the ball. Never.
Mad.
Never.
Yeah, that's the ghetto, isn't it? That's the last
ghetto. What are you man actually talking? Man, them are moving like they've gone to university and studied these topics, bro. Yeah, we are football fans, bro.
Gary Neville, man.
Man don't care what Mason Mount. Man don't care what Mason Mount's running around after the ball, cuz. When you get the ball, I want to see what you're going. You've got, listen, you see the ball, you see the red shirt, you see the number 7, you see Mason Mount. You think I care about what's going on off the ball? Put the ball in the net, bro. Skin someone. Do something.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's what I'm saying. With Mason Mount, when he first arrived at the club, I could understand a little bit of what the direction that Ten Hag was trying to take him in. Especially for when he did the interview and he was talking about certain pressing triggers and whatever. But I think that he just needs to have so much more around that to be useful. We can't afford right now to have somebody that's just good at pressing sometimes and brings nothing.
No, but Randall,
might as well just kept Fred.
The key thing about it is this, is why it's unforgivable, bruv. Man, I don't understand how man could ever understand this transfer. Mason Mount, here we go. Right now is a free transfer, blood. It's a free transfer right now.
Yeah, right now.
There's no excuse.
Musa said it, man.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Do you know what? The best thing to do was chat to him. Say, Mason, don't worry. Run your contract down. We've got a nice bumper deal going for you over here. Run that
Chelsea
down.
don't do that, mate.
Run that down.
Chelsea are clever. Chelsea, what do they do? Chelsea force you out. You see Sterling. You see Gallagher, bro. Gallagher's the same. They're like, yo, you're going. You're going, fam. We'll make you nice.
Man are wicked. That's them parents shipping you back home to Africa. You're going. Whether you like it or not, you're getting on the plane. No one can help you.
Around, you know.
So again,
they're kicking him out. Why can't we kick Mctominay? He's one of our own. Kick him out, fam.
No, what? That's again. So again, like I said, I've said this weeks back. Can't we give a percentage of blame to Ineos that they're not being ruthless and kicking man out? Man?
Okay, but Marcel,
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on, and then can we blame how much percentage of blame is on 60 million Mason Mount on 10 Hag? It's not 10 Hag.
I'll be so real with you, Marcel. Yeah.
If it's free,
if you're talking like kicking, if you're talking like that, Ineos should get the blame for not kicking McTominay out the feet, bro. I believe if they kick McTominay out, they should kick Ten Hag out as well because he saved his job. They should both get kicked out at the same time.
Explain that, Marcel. Please explain.
He said, "You're gonna be an important player for me here." Like he made it clear, like, "Yo, this is one of his guys." When it's like Anthony,
when did you say that?
Say that again, Saeed, please. I missed that, bro.
You remember when Mason Mount was talking to Anthony and Ten Hag was saying basically, "Yo, you're gonna be an important player here." So he made it clear to the board, "This is one of my guys. Even if he's got 1 year to the contract, go and get him." The board gave him what he wanted. Same thing with Anthony. They said, "Yo, are you sure? It's a lot of money here." They said, yes, go and get him. So it's on the manager.
And also, to add to that, because Ten Hag believed that these guys were game changers. And if they were game changers, we wouldn't worry about the price. If these men came to the team...
No, listen. Because he's talking about them shagging Ten Hag and that, yeah? Bro, you do realise they valued this man at £25 million. They valued him. They said he's worth 25. So they've obviously gone, you know what? If this is who you really want, we can't really get him out right now unless we pay the premium. So we're going to pay the premium. Do you think, yeah, if I bail you out, you think you could come and tell me, yeah, that I owe you money, bruv? Are you mad? Like, are you mad? You've been bailed out, mate. Yeah? You've been bailed out now. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. Marcel, do you know what it's like?
If you get nicked again, if you go and get yourself nicked again,
it's on you.
Tell me what do you want me to say? You want to come and bail you out again?
No, but you know this comment here. No, this comment here. Yeah, I hear it here to an extent. Yeah, but for me, it gives me further proof that Ten Hag's been given what he wants. That's the clear thing. Marcel is still saying he's not been given what he wants. Cool. The structure would not have allowed this to happen, but it's more further proof that the manager's had what he wants. Like it's not been a kind of a situation where he's had to like suffer. Everything that he wants.
That's what man's missing. They're missing the point. They're missing the point.
And it was against the better judgment of people at the club because people at the club didn't want Amrabat. People at the club,
exactly.
People at the club valued Anthony as 25 million.
Yeah,
you know them ones there. Like people at the club had something against nearly every signing. And
Raj, you're forgetting, yeah. They kicked Ronaldo out of the club as well, you know. Man kicked him out as well, you know. Don't go like he never kicked Ronaldo out of the club.
For the manager,
yeah, exactly. So don't go like this. I'm trying to say, don't go like they'll back this guy. They backed him.
I'm not saying he's not getting backed, bro. I'm saying it's a thing.
You said he got shanked.
That's how we started the show.
No, because I'm saying the fact that we haven't backing a manager is incomings and outgoings.
So what's that sound like Storms in that interview and that.
He has to let certain players go. Yes, the club.
I'm with you.
Getting rid of certain players.
No, bro. No. You can't. No. You can't do. No. What you can't do.
The outgoings. Just don't play them.
There's an interview. What
you can't do.
Remember this.
What you can't do.
There's a note in your guys' minds.
No, what you can't do is talk about outgoings is that. Listen, if someone gives you 500 million, if man gives you 500 million, yeah, and tell you go and do your thing to the point where you're getting Amrabat, you're getting man like Saeed to approve Amrabat and these man. Yeah,
bro, relax, man.
Right now, £500 million later, Scott McTominay should be at the back on the bench with a yellow bib on. Yeah. Just sitting there thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm not gonna. I've got more chance. Jesus got more chance to play here than I have.
Every outgoing that the manager wants to leave the club should not play for Man United. That's on him.
Thank you.
Whether they leave the club or not, they should not play for Man United again. He should make it clear. These are the players that are one out. They're not playing for Man United again. Clearly, it shouldn't be no, because you're seeing it at Chelsea. You're seeing it at all the other big clubs. They're telling big players, you're not a part of the team. You're not playing again. We saw Mourinho do it with players. The reality is this. You can't be saying, they didn't get rid of players. That means because the players didn't leave, they have to play. They don't have to play.
They don't have to play. They don't have to play, bro.
Last season, there was a situation where he said he wanted players gone. Yeah. But we were in such a dire situation, Musa. Those same players had to get the here we go minutes.
They didn't.
They did.
They didn't.
We were in dire situation. Scott McTominay, there's no other real.
They didn't. You know why? Because let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. 1 minute. Let me show you.
I'm just giving you 2 examples.
No, but they didn't have to play because I've seen Jose Mourinho take both of his DMs and throw them in defense. He doesn't care. No,
Mourinho would have had the injury.
Listen.
Before Jose plays a youth player, he will rather play his midfielders in defense. He doesn't business because he doesn't bring through the youth. Every manager sticks to their guns. So he had a chance, and when it came to it, he played Casemiro in the back. If he didn't want to play Maguire and he didn't want to play McTominay, there were always other options to prove.
That's what I'm saying.
Prove your point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if say for instance Varane's injured, all right, cool. You get Maguire. You got your options are Lindelof, Maguire. You play Lindelof. He's injured now. Yeah. You don't want Maguire. I am going to draw for the most randomest you out the under 23s. Yeah, and bring him up and say, "So man, bro, I did man know. I don't care what you do. You are not playing for me, bro.
Yeah,
simple as that."
You know what's funny enough,
and that's what
Mourinho did it to Pogba. Mourinho did it to Pogba when McTominay came to the door.
Yeah, he brought in.
Yeah, he brought McTominay in. So we gotta blame Mourinho for all of this, you know.
I'm telling you, because the reality is this, and even when we say, flipping Erik ten Hag didn't ask for them not to spend 60 million on Mason Mount. Yes, he did. He asked for them. Because every time we went in, the manager knew the new price, and he still kept on saying he wants that's his man. He's important. We went in for 40. The club valued Mason Mount at 45 million. That's what they valued him.
No,
and it keeps on going up.
No. You know what is it? The most important part is there.
They wanted Anthony at like 25 M's.
Listen.
Fail him and get it out.
No. Listen to me. Yeah. They trusted him, and he betrayed them, bro. That's what happened.
He wanted it through.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because they trusted him with the veto power. They said to him, "Listen, if you want to pull the plug on something, pull the plug on it. You have the power to do
you
so."
Be lucky.
And he didn't do it.
You'll be lucky for me to buy sneakers for more than £1. But there's certain man that will say, "Listen, when you're at the shop, they'll say, you know what? I'll pay £2. Like you might ring him and say, listen, sneakers is going for £2 here," and he just says, "Yeah, buy it." The most I'll spend on a chocolate bar is about £1. If you tell me to spend £2, don't say, yeah, it wasn't me, you bought it. I just told you to buy it. Nah, brother, you got the phone call. Erik ten Hag knew what the player was going for.
Exactly.
Do you want him? Yeah, I still want him. Erik is going for
the gas station price.
Do you know what? I got a question for Marcel though, because you know what's mad, yeah? See, this man has got this veto power. Who did he veto, blood? Who is he vetoed? What player has he vetoed since he's had this power?
Sancho, blood.
But he don't veto nobody. So what did you want it for? What did you want it for?
Yeah, listen, I don't know, but for now, like I said to you, man, I think we have a common goal here, innit? The main thing is we have a common goal. Is that we want these players out. That's what I'm saying to you. If we can get Sancho out, the manager needs to let Sancho know you're not playing. I'm not really feeling you, and we can get our money and we can move. Let's get our money from Sancho and let's go and get a striker possibly, or Ivan Toney, or even
another. Nah. I don't see the point to that. I don't see the point to that. I don't see the point to that, man, because I'm telling you now, if I'm Sancho, yeah, obviously there's been some
It's
kind
a
of
great football fan.
there's obviously been some kind of meeting, yeah, and X, Y, and Z. And at the end of the day, he should be pressing it like, listen, regardless of what this nigga thinks, yeah, he has to pay me. He has to play me, innit? Yeah, at some point he has to play me. And as long as that's agreed, that's what. Because the truth is, I believe. I don't think this manager lost the season. That's my opinion, to be honest with you. I don't think he does. Yeah, but if that manager disappears, Sancho, yeah, his career at Man United, with a new manager coming in, turns around. And I think we should keep players like that. What are we getting wicked of him for? To run and go and get a Tony? What are we winning this season? Are we winning the league, blood? Are we winning the league? There's enough here right now to go and win that Europa League, mate. So there's no excuse for this manager. I'll tell you that now for free.
No, 100%.
So what are we going to get rid of Sancho for? Someone who, under the right manager, who we've seen can do.
No, but the thing is, the manager don't rate him, bro. You don't rate him.
Yeah, the manager don't rate him, but the manager is on borrowed time. And it's not like the manager sat down and
listen, I'm not here for all of that, bro. Because
go on loan.
3 months. You get me?
Go on loan.
Okay, we don't know when the manager's gonna get sacked right now.
Go on loan.
You can't for me rely on a manager getting sacked there for your.
Yeah, but go on loan. Go on loan.
Regardless of who's there. For me, Sancho, he's got to let him know, bro, you're not part of my plans. Like Maresca's done. Maresca's told Sterling, you're not part of my plans. I'm not really feeling you. Bye-bye. Let him know, and then we can move on.
Saeed, wasn't the narrative that Sancho can't be sold? So for whatever reason, the fees, the wages are too high, and he can't be sold because of that. So wasn't that the narrative before that? And that's why Ineos now come together and say, look, this is the situation. We've tried to sell you, and that's not able to happen. So we're gonna kind of, try and make this cordial as best as possible, hopefully to maybe raise the value or to integrate you at some point a part of the squad.
I
don't think it's the wages situation. I think the reason why he can't be sold is because United see him as a valuable asset.
Of course,
they're not willing to take a massive loss on him because they actually rate him. If they didn't rate him, they would have said, you know what? Get this guy out of it, bro. They saw what he done in the Champions League last season, bro. Like, they saw it. If they didn't rate him at all, they would have cut their losses. Watch how they deal with Anthony compared to how they deal with Sancho.
And the thing is, the thing is as well, yeah, with the thing is with Anthony. So the thing is with Sancho is that, bro, he's not exactly kicking and screaming to get out of the club either. To be honest,
no, he's not.
Because at the end of the day, he could turn around and say, "All right, cool, I'll take a pay cut. I want out of this place here." I think personally, if they said Sancho's going on another loan to the end of the season, I'm happy with that. Selling him right now, you're not going to get the value that he's worth. And to be honest with you, like I said, you cannot. How can you sanction this in your head that Anthony is here? We paid 80 million quid for him, but we must sell Sancho. Yeah, no, bro. Anthony needs to leave this club before Sancho. I promise you that. I promise you that. He needs to.
Yeah. And this narrative as well, Saeed, that people think that we're just angry because Ten Hag's still here. At the end of the day, Ten Hag's made some mistakes that have caused damage, and it's not fully on him. And we're going to keep a close eye, and we're going to hope that moving forward, he does better. He has to do better in these next 10 games. Otherwise, bruv, there's no excuses for him, in my opinion, still.
No, but my thing is, like I said to you, Mandem, is that everyone just needs a solution because, bro, like, this ain't no time to waste now. Like, I don't want to be hearing, but we didn't really get the future of Sancho sorted out. So it kind of...
But you're not going to... Yeah, but you never say who...
Let me land. We didn't get the Mctominay or whatever, or we didn't get balance. And then, like, bro, like, everything has to be solved. You feel me?
Right.
I need all excuses gone before the start of the season.
You man are looking for the perfect transfer window. Yeah.
Right
now, this is what you are looking for. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This man are never happy, bro. You man you've had how many signings has it been? 4, 5? Yeah?
Four.
There's 4 signings in, a potential another one coming in. So that's 5 signings. You've had 5 flipping signings, yeah? And you're pressed about these, man. Don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. What you should be, like I said for me, I said last season, I boycotted the thing. I said, I'm not going to no games. I ain't even got a membership. Yeah. First game of the season, this season, I'm
back
there.
To that top red.
I'm there. And you know what? I'm saying to myself, cool, I've gone there. I said, listen, yeah, I'm not really making a judgment right now, but you got a clean sheet, you got your 3 points. Now go and find your best 11 because I'm telling you this now, yeah, there is no way you can sit down. What we saw last season, yeah,
cannot take place again this season at the end of the day. So whether he's just
apparently can,
and not only that,
we don't get it sold.
It just
What
has
Marcel is telling you, no, hold on a minute. Marcel is telling you, if we don't get the adequate replacements in this summer and we don't sort things out, it can still not be blamed on the manager.
Traps, the reason why is because we have to worry about the very thing that you said to not worry about. Because it's part and parcel of what ends up happening. You're saying don't worry about, these man, bro. It's a squad game now.
So what do you mean? You keep saying this.
Every brother you have to worry about.
You keep saying you keep saying this. Yeah, you keep saying this. And you're talking about players that
come out.
You keep saying this, and then you want to come here and talk to me about players like Harry Amas and these man, brother. Are you taking the piss? Yeah. Are you taking the piss? Because you're talking about these man, bro. There's no excuse. Yeah, you have a starting 11. The man come out of his own mouth. He wants to work with 14 players. Yeah, you could add 14 players together. That man don't have to play, bro. And so what? And at the end of the day, so what? Because if you get Maguire and these man out, you have to replace them. Who are you replacing them with?
Dross.
You're replacing them man with Dross.
I don't think you need to get rid of Maguire this season.
I'm Dross players as well, by the way, Traps.
You know, for me, no, but how many men are okay with Maguire being 4th choice? Here, I don't mind that.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're calm, yeah. Rhino, you're calm.
I don't mind.
Leon, you calm. Okay, for me, it's just 2 players. I'm not asking for a lot, Traps. I'm saying Mctominay sell. Okay, Lindelof, bro, that guy there, I don't know what he's doing, man, but we need to get him going.
I think he'll still go side, you know.
And then it's just understand what the future of Sancho is, and that's it, so we can get some money out of him, and then go back. How is that difficult?
Saeed, you know what I think's happened as well? Sometimes we assume a lot of narratives and we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I think that's happening.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That 2 weeks ago, these men were moaning about no signings, this, that, and the other. Now it's 2 weeks later.
Before we got delete, couple man complaining.
Listen, man's moaning about Mctominay being the face of Man United at the minute. What you want about? What you care about that shit for?
Yes.
The season is underway. The season is underway right now. Man don't care about who's doing what. We got Brighton up next year. We could get cooked badly. Yeah, we could get cooked badly. Man are worried about all the other shit. I'm just letting you know, like Musa said, all roads lead to the dugout. The money has been spent. There's been bare money involved in this whole argument.
So okay. Marcel, I've asked you here. Go and get Ugarte. That should be, you're ready for the season now. Cool. You know what I mean? We're ready to cook now. Are you with that then? Are you with that?
Our biggest issue was the 6 area, and you'll have Toby, Cass, and Ugarte there covering defensive minds for the 2 positions, because we play a 4-2-2, yeah, essentially right now, or we play a 4-3-4. So yeah, you got 3 players to accompany Kobe in terms of defensive minded, and if you want to shore up a game, you've got more. You need to get rid of Scott, because you can get, you can basically put 2 defensive players, in that in that 2 positions in the midfield. So yeah, I'll be happy with that. And then in terms of a creative options, you've got Eriksen, who might not get many minutes, Bruno, Mount can also do the defensive side of the game, but you would like to see more because it's a squad game. But then even keeping Sancho in this predicament helps. If players are off form, if Ahmad's off form, if Garnacho's off form, you got Sancho there. Whether he's going to love playing, whether he's going to do all the defensive work properly, whatever is another question. But having him there is okay. We just really need to, that Fred, like I said at the beginning of the show, that era's now gone, and you get more defensive quality in there to partner Kobe. It should be good. Yeah, I haven't got many excuses there at all. Like I've been saying to you lot for the longest, I'm even okay with the left back situation. Put Luke Shaw at left centre back, and that means you've got now 5 centre backs. He's now 5th choice centre back, or 4th, and then Maguire goes down to 5th. And I would have said Maguire was one of the players that I wanted gone long time ago. Like, he's more of a priority to let go, and you can really retain, and you can really get some good money from him. 30 million, 35 million. So he was more of a priority.
Who, Maguire?
Yeah, you can get 30.
Yeah, last year. But I don't know about this year.
Who's giving you? Whose door can you knock and offer Maguire to you for 30 million quid?
West Ham, Fulham.
West Ham, mate.
We missed the boat. We missed the boat, man. Last summer,
maybe Everton.
One thing. What have you not noticed now? Yeah, you see when you start knocking doors trying to offer players, they get bought for peanuts. That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I was saying to you guys, sell them for the peanuts because I just want them out of the squad. We were saying this a couple of weeks back.
So you want them out of the squad, and then when we get in, no, hold a second. Marcel, hold a second. So you want them out the club for peanuts because you just want them out the club. You want them, and you think when players hold on, wait. Did you just flipping said that?
No, because it.
No, wait. Hold on. So and you also said when these players get injured, you're back to playing these man. So when you get these men out the club for peanuts and players get injured, who do you play?
I said this before to you. You go and get competent players, whether it's for the
peanuts
price. Let me just finish it, and you'll know it. Whether it's for the peanuts price, they're more competent in the position than the players that we have right now. And there's a disparity between peanuts and affordable price, by the way. So if it's not 30 million, it's 20, it's 15. You can still haggle and get something that's a bit more competent than a Maguire. You can still haggle and get something a bit more
This is what makes me laugh here. This is what makes me laugh. That's what makes me laugh because you want to go
rid of those players out the squad, trap.
No, but you want to go and dip into the market. Sell players for peanuts. Go and get a player for 15 million. He wants a 4-year, 5-year deal. Okay, cool. Then you got another. Then you next season, I don't know. You might win something. You might make some money. Then you want to go for a target that you actually fancy as someone who you see as a long-term replacement. You go for them. They want a 4 or 5-year deal. What are you doing with my man now? My man's sitting around like a bad smell now. Yeah, because at the end of the day he's been replaced. That's stupid. Yeah, at the end of the day, what you need to be doing is when you're getting these players out, you need to be replacing them with the man that is going to go for the 5-year. He's the 5-year plan. This is the 5-year plan. You know what I mean? This is the 1.5-year plan until we get some dough together to get the plan, the 5-year plan, because that leads you into the same things again with players hanging around, not wanting in contracts, don't want to leave X, Y, and Z. It doesn't make any sense. If you're going to replace Scott Mctominay, replace him with the 5-year plan. Simple.
I hear that, but you also need floor raisers. It's a squad game now, so you're going to need someone that's happy to sit on the bench. Their Scott McTominay's role, but a lot better. They can do the defensive
like
side.
Who?
They can do this.
Like
they can
who?
do that. They're
like
a bit more holistic in their style of play.
Like who?
Well, I don't know. At this minute,
that's for our structure.
No, you can't. No. You cannot say these things. You cannot say these things. And then when I'm asking you like who, you have no idea who you would replace him with.
No. Okay. Well, I can say who's that guy that's at Sheffield right now. That
I don't know. You tell me. You want to replace him?
Pardon, Saeed?
Sanderberg.
I'm telling you.
Replace him. I'm with Marcel on that.
Sanderberg, someone that's got a little bit of a technical lift in terms of quality, still got the physical profile like Scott, not gonna cost a heavy amount of money, and then you can still, when you got the money together and you sell X and Y players, you can still get your 5-year deal, man.
So what do you do? So what do you do with Sanderberg?
Let me finish it. It's a squad game. So at
you said it's a squad game. How many times, bro? How many times? What are you doing with these players?
He's going to replace McTominay with Sanderberg. That's what he's basically saying.
That's what he would have done, yeah.
Yeah.
Marcel, do you know?
Yeah.
But Mandem, this is what it is, yeah. Just even so we can finalize this topic, yeah, this part, yeah. What Marcel? But I just feel like that's so unreasonable. It's like you want them guys to come and clean up your mess and then put in more infrastructure in an unreasonable manner, like. So you want them to get the play, and remember the process that we're going through is a long process. Not everything can happen in one window, but you're asking for so much, and some of that damage, some of that the want that you want, some of the needs that you want is due to Ten Hag damage as well. It wouldn't be as bad if you didn't make such bad choices, but you still want more and more and more. It's so unreasonable, it's mad. But then Ten Hag gets a lot of mitigating circumstances, but Ineos don't get that same you don't give them that same gratitude. Like you don't give them that same courtesy.
I personally think.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I personally think.
I'm basically saying that you always protect Ten Hag so much, even when he's wrong, and then the people that are coming to outdo his wrongs, you want them to go above and beyond it. That's so unreasonable. There's
We're
no balance.
talking about Scott McTominay. We're talking about Maguire. What outdoing wrongs are you talking about here? These are players that needed to leave and that Ineos have responsibility to get rid of.
But guess why McTominay? But guess why there are problems? But there are problems because of the fact that we got people like Mount. Because if Mount played and was balling out, McTominay wouldn't be as much of a problem. It's my whole point.
Thank you.
No,
Disagree.
Regardless, regardless, when you look at the quality of the footballer, regardless,
your manager plays the problem. Your manager plays the problem.
That is not good enough quality for the.
Your manager plays the problem, bro.
One second. Let me hear him out. Yeah, go on, then, Marcel.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter regardless, Rhino. It's has nothing to do with Mount. Mount could be added. A lot of managers, by the way, top quality managers, Rhino, have made mistakes with players. But we're talking about a player that's been there before the manager's tenure that we can see as surplus to requirements. He has to be sold. The manner in which you do it is important. So once you get rid of a Scott and a Maguire, investments of the past that can't play this style of football, you free up the squad and retain value. Traps is obsessed with the peanuts thing and saying, it's peanuts. No, it doesn't have to be peanuts. It can be in between that and say 20 million. It's a reasonable amount of money. And then you're able to go into the market and maybe it's you sell 3 players, Maguire, McTominay, Sancho, and then you get your 5-year man, a quality, robust footballer that Ten Hag's also been mentioning to you lot that he wants.
So you think
in both ways. I'm not asking for much, Rhino. I'm asking for savvy businessmen to do it the right way. That's all.
Sell 3 man and buy 1.
Pardon?
You should sell 3 man and buy 1.
Yeah. Let me hear from Leon.
3 different positions and buy 1.
There's many ways to skin a cat, Traps. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Leon, can you hear us, Leon?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what are you saying, bro? You active? Where you at?
Oh, Birmingham. Just come out of a shoot, so just making my way back.
What are you saying?
Long, nasty journey. If you know Brom, if you come to South Birmingham, it's long in it, but it is what it is, people. I don't know what to say, really. I've heard most of it. I feel like this manager has been backed way more than other managers can dream of. I'll be honest with you. The money he's been able to spend, he's got a dream window. I mean, there's nothing everything's going his way right now. He got himself a contract extension. He kept his job after below mediocrity last season. And they have cleared out what they can. Obviously, look, he may turn around to us and he may say, look, I haven't got these certain profiles. These guys have not gone yet. Sometimes you got to look at what's realistic and what's actually going to happen. Sorry, what you'd like to happen and what's realistic. Because at the end of the day, we all know Maguire was never going to leave. Like, with them kind of wages, that kind of deal, certain players were going to leave straight away, some weren't. So there's no excuses right now, people. He has to perform in it. Like, at the end of the day, I still believe, whether you lot think I'm mad or not, the squad last season that started last season could have made top 4 with the manager, the coach as well. We're just seeing the deficiencies of him. I don't really want to hear he's got 1 or 2 profiles that he still needs to get rid of. His system. I don't want to hear what do you call it? You know, when someone's trying to
pattern up the excuses.
That's like when someone's trying to convince you and do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear the brainwashing from Ten Hag. I don't want to hear it because
he's a gaslighter as well, man. So it's like
you've got. I mean, we were Ty came on last week and obviously Rance, you were saying about we've nearly got a complete squad, 2 in every position, yeah. And then you said the thing about not many teams in the Premier League, and I thought about it. There isn't many teams in the Prem with this kind of depth, 2 in each position and stuff. So,
bro, our squad is, bro.
I don't want to hear it.
Our squad, is more than enough to get 3rd this year. You know, like Mandem. I'm super confident. If you get this squad playing, it can get to 3rd, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? 100%. Like, it's mad, bro. Like, yeah, cool. This squad finished 8th and that. But that's because of down to the tactics, really. Let's be honest, man. If you get this squad playing, this squad is capable of.
First of all, just pick the right players. That's a start.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know I mean, we're going out like this is a shit squad, man. Like Delict, Azarawi, Casemiro. If you go and get Ugarte, you got 2 fullbacks that are good. You got the attack, which, bro, let's be honest with you, man. Like, there's options there. Like, bro, man, are going on like this. This squad is rubbish, fam.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not even pressed about the league, I'm not pressed about the league at all. This squad has shown that it's a cup team, innit? It can win cups, innit? It's shown that. So go and win the Europa League, bro. Get yourself some Champions League football. Go and win the league. I said, at least then, yeah, because at least then you get in the Champions League, you get yourself a trophy, and then you can start. That's when you buy yourself some time when you can say, you know what, all right, cool. Now you can get this player out, get that player out, get this one in, get that one out, and then now we can go for the league. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of what's man really sitting there? We're Man United fans, you know, in 2024, sitting here thinking about, I think we could get third. This is ridiculous, blood. This is ridiculous. We should not be thinking like this. But that's what I'm trying to say. You might have been putting faith in this manager like Marcel, and the realness of it is 500 M's later, man's talking about third. It's ridiculous. So, like you said, you got to be realistic, bro. Be realistic, and you weren't gonna get the perfect transfer window.
No, you could never get everybody out in one window.
All these men go. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's gone. Mandem wanted him out. He's gone. Yeah, they've done what they can. Yeah, at the end of the day, and like Saeed said, the squad isn't as bad as man are making up. Man are looking like we've got absolute dross over here, and there's nothing we can do, and we're doomed. No, bro. This manager has to step up to the plate, yeah, and deliver something, deliver a style of play that is sustainable and that will win games, that will win trophies, and that can go on and that can be built on again next season.
Yeah,
Can I just add to that before you come in?
Leon, I'm not in the category of it's absolutely dross. When you guys asked me, I suited up and I said to you lot, top 4 and trophies. So you cannot put me in that category. I suited up and I said it already. So I'm not in the category or the mindset that is absolute dross. I expect trophies from this manager this season. I expect top 4.
You did say that, to be fair.
At this current time, with these current players that we've got at this present point.
He did say
yes, Rhino. Yes, Rhino.
With the 4 players we've got in, you expect that, yeah?
Yes, Rhino. But my thing is, this manager, I believe, will win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues here. So that process, Rhino, requires certain other things to fall in place, doesn't it? If you look at the squad right now, it's not ready for that. I'm always thinking, Rhino, and I know that there's certain more steps for that process to take.
You've absolutely
You really believe that?
You know, Mandy, listen, I don't like this Rants that's sitting next to Saeed right now. Yeah, I need Rants in his own box, yeah, because how are you listening to this and letting Champions League and league, bro? Rants, do something. Rants, do something. Sorry, do something.
Brother, I'm in disbelief. I told you, Marcel had his Weetabix today, bro. Like he's going in, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I can't believe what I'm hearing, bro. I'm hearing it, but it's not processing, bro. This is just what it is. It's not processing. The process is scrambled, fam. I can't believe what's going on. I heard Champions League, bro, and man, bro.
Bro, we went out,
bro.
Lowest ever tally. Madness.
Bro, Copenhagen, fam.
Copenhagen. Do you know what? Yeah? Listen, as much as me and Marcel see that it's completely different, yeah, I have to respect Marcel's resilience, you know. I have to respect it, bro. I have to respect it. Because how dare you have the audacity to even mention the UCL? We ain't even in it. Bro.
We're going to get into it next season, bro. Next season we'll be in the Champions League.
Bro, it's not a given. Listen, it's not a given. It's not like we had a hiccup. Yeah. It's not like we had a hiccup and we ended up in the Champions League, bro. We got bombed out the Champions League, yeah, in disgraceful fashion, yeah. And you're talking about Champions League next year, bro. Even if we're in the Champions League next year, the PTSD from the disgrace of the of the campaign we had,
it's deep. Damage done. I was talking about the damage done, and that's what I'm saying, Marcel. His selection is so key.
Bro. It's crazy.
His selection is so key. Marcel, don't you believe that?
And Marcel, you got bare smoke. You got bare smoke from Mctominay, yeah? That fucking keeper Onana, bro, is an absolute shambles, bro. He's a fucking shambles, bro. Yeah? He's a fucking shambles, bro. And man thinks he can come on the TV talking about wrists and that, bro. That guy, yeah, what he done the other day was a fucking disgrace, bro, yeah? A disgrace. This man is meant to be all singing, all dancing, yeah? Fucking goalkeeper on the halfway line doing whatever he's doing, yeah? Man can't even pick the ball. Man's kicking the ball out like he's playing rugby, kicking the ball out of touch. What's wrong with him? Yeah? But you said nothing about
I don't trust that, brother, man. I'm telling you.
And you know what as well, yeah? The other day I watched that AC Milan game, that Torino 2-2 thing. I see that Magnum on the halfway line, yeah, skinning players, bro. Yeah. This guy, is heading the ball out of play for no reason. Heading it out. So all of this stuff that you're talking about, these are the things that you need to be looking at, because regardless of what Onana's gonna play, he's the replacement, he's the number one. Bayern there don't get a look in at all. I don't even know what he's even doing here. So I even forgot he was here till I see him the other day. I was like, bro, who's that? Who's that again? Yeah. So that's what I'm telling you, is that you're going on like as if to say like you want all these players out and these things out. The players that man plays, for instance, are problems as well.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it. No, so I'm looking at it, Traps, and what I'm seeing Onana a couple seasons ago was Champions League goalkeeper of the year. So I'm seeing his ceiling and what he's able to do and his capabilities, and I'm seeing the difficult circumstance that is to be a Manchester United goalkeeper. De Gea had a turbulent time at the beginning as well. There is clear deficiencies in the way, like his technical ability in terms of how he saves a football, how he handles the football. It is wild, Traps. I'm not disputing that. Also, what I'm seeing, Traps, though, is other great managers brought in Bravo and that flopped, and they had to change it and get a new goalkeeper in. Other great goalkeepers brought in that other guy that was at Liverpool with the long hair that Bale kind of done the bicycle kick against, and then he brings in Alisson, and then so there's bare mistakes that happen with top quality managers. That's what I'm also looking at. But there's clear qualities in Onana that he can do it at the high level, and that way.
Are you saying that Onana is a mistake then?
No, it's not a mistake because
it's not a big issue, man. I don't think he's talking about. It's not a big.
He's not a big issue. I don't think.
Yeah, you know what it is for me. You know what it is for me.
Yeah.
You know what it is for me. Like obviously, I don't know whether it's going to work out.
Who ain't the big issue? Onana.
He's not compared to what other players I think in the squad.
That man single-handedly dumped us out the Champions League. Bro.
I get it, but we've got different players now. We've got guys you can play with a little bit.
I watched it the other day. Man got Casemiro a red card, a red card for no reason. For no reason, bro. Yeah, for no reason. This guy self-sabotaged the whole campaign. Yeah, and on top of that, what he was doing the other week just goes to show you, bro. It's not going to work out for this goalkeeper. But at the end of the day, that's who we're meant to be relying on. Because man, talking about we're going to be playing out from the back and
I hear you.
It's crap.
You know what it is? We need to get trapped outside Old Trafford, just reacting to the players coming out, man. That shit will go viral straight away. Like, yo, Scott, what go on, Scott? Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? I feel like the biggest thing as a United fan for me is all of what the manager says, all of what the club does, signings, system, blah blah blah. Yeah. I always ask myself, what's my baseline in it? Because we are a big club in it. So it's like at the end of the day, I will not let my standard go below a certain area. Nobody can tell me that. You could have 1,000 fans trying to tell me that we haven't got the perfect jigsaw all together and there's unrealistic for us to finish in the top 4. I know what I can see. Do you know what I mean? And I think at the end of the day, I have to have that baseline. That's why I've asked like people like yourself, Marcel, and AG and other people as well, like what is the baseline? Because at the end of the day, there's a way to win games, there's a way to lose games. There's a certain standard that we can play in football. Can't tell me that you haven't got all the players within. I'm not just aiming this at you, Marcel, I'm just talking generally, but you can't. I will never accept them going, we've only got 9 players for our system, so because these 2 aren't there, it won't work. I'm like, nah, I'm watching other managers put like other pieces in other areas and it work and then get it in the next window. So I just feel like it's time to produce now. It's time to produce. Like this window,
Leon,
if we get
Leon,
Saeed,
you know that's a good
if we get
point.
2 midfielders, this is a crazy window, bro. I've never seen anything like it.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've had enough resources. Sorry to cut you lot off, man. We've had so many good things happen in this window, and I just feel like you guys always have the little. But he didn't get rid of those players. You always still have that thing to lean back on, and I think that's unreasonable. With what we've been provided, there's more than enough there to do quite well. Seriously, let's be real.
Imagine going from right on the verge of losing your job. Man, the Mandem above you are actively chatting to next managers to get an attention, and 4 players now potentially 5 coming in. How can you? Even if you got, because even Yap Stam said it the other day. My man's got to look in the mirror. He's got to look in the mirror. There's no way you can tell me that Ten Hag has not looked in the mirror and thought, I need to pattern up because I've just got all these players in, and I've been given a second chance. I've got to make it happen.
And key profiles as well.
Key
profiles. Good profiles.
Even Yap Stam said he needs to leave, blood.
Bro, a lot of man said he needs to leave.
Bro, Yap Stam said he needs to leave, blood. Man said he should just walk, blood. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats here. There's a lot that we need to get through. Saeed, why are we not going for Adam Wharton? I think that'll be next summer.
Too expensive.
Yeah, too expensive now.
Good,
You know them ones there. Big up Nedu One TV. Big up, bro. Big up. Hope you don't mind me shamelessly plugging my new channel. Launching with United versus Brighton. Still need 50 subs to unlock live streaming. Thanks again to you and Curry Goat.
Go on, Nedu.
Motivation. Yeah, make sure you're following people, man. Nedu, he's a Brighton fan
Nedu.
now. He's not a United fan anymore. So he's the opposite right now. You know them ones there. So big up to him. Now Neto gonna get the number 7. Yeah, he's took Sterling's number. Big up. Killer says big up the panel. McMuffin needs to piece out of the club, blocking the minutes for youngster to play. He has to go, blood. Big up to you. Big up my guy Fahimi. He says we lost our way, brothers. Manager's job went from getting the best out of players to players having to get the best out of the manager. Embarrassing. Hey, big up, Max. And you man keep overrating these youth talents. If they were that good, some clubs would come in for them. Unless you overhype, same as Maxi. There you go. Marcel still believes in Santa Claus. I'm not letting you Kamala Harris your way out of answering questions directly. Start deflecting. You only give Everton our credit, but you don't criticize them all. Big up Levon said, don't like Ronaldo didn't need to go in a dressing room. Got dropped in the World Cup by his country and ghosted in the Euros.
I agree with that.
Big up Ibn Mabba said, Maressa ripping off Sterling's shirt and giving it to Neto. As the Gyal say, if they wanted him, could. This argument is just as fallacy. Anderson is going to Fulham for 20 million peanuts. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
20 million plus 5.
Yeah, plus, yeah,
baller,
exactly. Crazy. Marcel, Erik ten Hag can't get the first team playing, and the reason isn't because he doesn't have better bench options. You can't blame the ones not playing. Big up Staffy, pull up to Birmingham, Leon, stay there. And big up Knowledge again. It says, Erik ten Hag has been there for 3 Bamba Rasclat seasons. He has to show and prove this season. This is the most unbacked and exclusive manager in United history. Keep searching your media pass, Marcel. I'm not even for your semantics bullshit. Now, I think nobody can hide now. Nobody can hide. I think for us, you know what it is? I've had to hold this, man. I've had to firm it. But I went to Asda just now, yeah, and man, Erik ten Hag inners are saying, yo, allow the energy. I said, I've got no energy this year. I'm going to be
Man can't even go Asda.
Bro, man is in Asda. Charlton security man. I see another boss man as well. I seen one of you're like, yo, please give him time. I'm like, yeah, cool. But bro, no excuses from you, man. If I can be like, yo, civil, I don't want to hear no excuses about this, that, the other. Feel me? Like he's got what he's wanted. He's gonna get Ugarte in, and then we move now. 3rd, Europa League, good football. We progress. Because, bro, like, it's serious right now. 3rd season, Mandem. 3rd season.
You know the other thing as well is, yeah, it's like the reason why I'm very adamant on everybody has to perform within their roles is because if Ineos don't deliver on, if the manager underperforms, he stays, we're finished as a club. We're done. It's collapsed. It's game over. Yeah. Because to accept mediocrity and to just let people just run and let them, I don't know, just like because it's cheaper or because that person says they're going to perform in the future, it's done. We become the what was I calling it the other day on Flawless stream? I was calling it the scumbag trophy winners, where we just scumbag a trophy every now and then, and we play dead football. That's dead, man. Who wants to support that? That's dead.
And you know what's so?
But we're just gonna be 05 Liverpool, bro. That's what we're gonna be. But
oh man.
And Marcel, that's what I was gonna say to you. Like, don't you think like if we get to a level where you can clearly see Ten Hag is not it, and Ineos keep him in, you would not get onto Ineos. You'd be happy they've kept him in. Would there ever be a world where you would see Ten Hag deserves to be out, but then Ineos keep him in and you get onto Ineos? Would there ever be a world like that?
Yeah, but Marcel said he's structure though. He has said he's structure. He hasn't said
you're always
you're asking him to do something that he wouldn't, man. That ain't gonna happen.
Look, he's spoiled.
No, he would never do
Hey, Marcel.
So I want the semantics of it, no, Rhino, because you got me in a little bit of a corner there.
Is there a world?
What does that world look like? What is the principle like? Is he not achieving?
Like he's clearly not making the right selections.
Yeah,
you're not going to blame.
If he doesn't make top 4 this season.
No, Marcel.
Yeah.
I said, Saeed, on that. I said, listen, I would still keep him if he doesn't make top 4. If he gets us into the Champions League with the Europa League, though, Saeed. If he gets us a trophy and Champions League, and there's no top 4, because top 4 is important. It means that you're amassing a certain amount of points.
That's fair. That's fair.
Scoring a certain amount of goals, and you're conceding the least amount of goals.
So no chance in football. We don't win. We don't win the Europa League, but we might win an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. Would you still keep him then?
So he's won 2 trophies for us, Saeed, and we're into the Champions League the following season.
No, I just told you. I just told you. If we don't get one second, Traps. I said he gets a FA Cup or Carabao Cup, but we don't get Champions League football next year. By the route of Europa League and top 4, top 5.
Oh, so no champ. So next season, because I said to Traps maybe like 20 minutes ago that I will be getting into Champions League. So you're saying in this world he hasn't achieved it, but he gets us a cup. That's basically what Leon was saying, the scumbag cup team, which I wouldn't want to be, which I think would be a very much good reason to maybe sack him. I've said it. I said it before. If he doesn't get that trophy, I've said it before.
Marcel, did you just say that really? I'm proud.
If Ineos don't sack him, would you get onto Ineos for that? Would you say Ineos have made a mistake?
Listen,
I wouldn't get onto Ineos. No, I wouldn't get onto. No, sorry, right now. I wouldn't.
Listen to Marcel,
because I still believe that cannot predict it. I wouldn't.
Hey, Mandem, hold on.
No, have you seen that? That's brilliant. You lot are not. That's deeper, you know. Saeed, he's basically saying that if Ten Hag does bad in his eyes and he thinks he should be out, even if Ineos keep him against his wishes, he won't get onto Ineos for that. That's mad because he's still happy they've kept him, even though he thinks he should be out. That's mad.
No one said happy right now. Happy, I think, is too much of a. That's a big word now. I'm not saying happy. I'm just saying.
As long as he tweets, Ten Hag out. That's the main thing.
No, listen. Don't listen to this guy. Yeah, I'm telling you this now. Yeah, if Ten Hag brings home another trophy, Marcel will be on Mandem Talk saying he's delivered 3 trophies in 3 seasons.
Yes.
He must stay. He must stay. Don't listen.
Facts.
Look at the grin on his face. He knows. He fucking knows, bro.
Hey.
Man tried to buy himself some time with that statement.
Yeah, and that shows me, Marcel, that there's no point we can make for you to back. Because if you believe Ten Hag should be out and Ineos keep him against your wishes, and you still back that because you like Ten Hag, we're never going to win a battle against you. Never. We're never going to win a debate.
But it's not a thing of me being happy. What can I do? The reality would be that Ineos have kept him. They've decided to keep him. So I've got to support the club.
Hey, Marcel, let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question.
Hey,
are you part of this? This contingency?
The Ten Hag Defense League.
The Ten Hag Defense League that says that he should be given 4 years.
Nah, I'm not. No, because I've given you the conditions of which I believe he should be sacked this season. I've said it many times.
So you don't feel like he should be given 4 years to display the finished article, no?
I believe he will win. I believe he'll win the Champions League and the Premier League within the next 2 or so seasons, 3 seasons. But to say that he deserves X amount of time each and every season, you have to look at it season in, season out, whether he's credible to enter into the next season. If he doesn't get us Champions League and a trophy this season, he's not credible to keep going on to that process.
You cannot say that, right? Because you have seen this man finish 8th, yeah? And he's finished 8th, yeah, and he's won a trophy, yeah? Because Man City were drunk, cause yeah. Listen, yeah, you cannot turn around and tell me that season by season, you've seen the bottom of the barrel and you're happy to continue with it. So I will be very shocked. Listen, I'll be very shocked if this team, after making 4 or 5 signings, finishes 8th this season. So it's going to be better. Yeah, it's going to be better than what you saw last season, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. So what are you saying? You can't say that because it doesn't make any sense. You've seen the 8th, yeah, and a scumbag champion, and a scumbag FA Cup into Europa League. You know, into the Europa League, out of Europe, done.
I hear you, Traps. I hear you, bro. But it's a thing where, for me, there was clear mitigating circumstances. I was saying it all throughout last season as to why we couldn't amass the points. Because of why it was so difficult to play the style of play. Because the reasons as to why he had to change the style of play. All these little things are adding up as to why it was becoming difficult. Lindelof. Let's quickly all last season. We can't forget, like we weren't saying it. Mitigating circumstances. That decimated squad. We were saying it all last season.
What really should have happened was he came in, yeah. He tried to play his style. He got popped by Brentford and Brighton. He should have stuck to his guns. He got cooked, and then he would have got sacked, and then that would have been perfect. All this is doing is prolonging, like inevitable sacking that's coming. He will not survive here, bro, because he doesn't have the facilities to be a top manager. He's not a top manager, bro. The fact that he's won 2 cups, yeah, when all of Man United managers have got to cup finals, all it does is show you, yeah, that Man United have enough individual quality, yeah, regardless to progress in one-off games when they feel like it. Because that's what it is. When Man United players are up for it, they can put in a performance. That's what the cup run shows you. You've seen it under Oli, cup finals under him, cup finals under Jose, cup finals under Van Gaal. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy's not fucking doing anything brand new. We've seen cup finals under all these managers because they have players.
So are you saying, Rats, this season he can't get into the top 4? He won't make it into Champions League?
I'm not saying that he won't make it, but I hope he does. Do you know what I mean? Like
same.
I think we should be getting top 4. I'm of the opinion that if we don't get top 4, it's a disaster. However, it won't be because of his amazing management. It will be because we've recruited very well with Ineos, and we brought in 4 players that walk into the starting 11 and improve it. Every single one. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and if Ugarte is number 5, then we brought in 5 players that improve the starting 11. That's half the team, bro.
Starters. We got starters now.
No, he's going to say them rants. Yeah. What I'm going to say then is, just remember, when he wins the Premier League and Champions League, everybody has to come in onto the show with suits.
He won't win the Premier League and Champions League.
Because I told you that will happen. When he wins the Premier League,
he just needs to win against Brighton on the weekend.
That's what I want to focus on. Forget that. Yeah, let's focus on the Brighton game before we go. Yeah, Brighton. Rhino, what are you saying, man? Big game. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but
it's
I
gonna
can't lie.
be
12:30 kickoff, spooky. And Nurin is here for watch along. And the 2 times he's come for the watch along, guess what? 4-0 both times.
Saeed, it's gonna be very, very tough. And this is what I'm saying. Like, even just to finish off that last point, Ten Hag can turn this around for our opinion if he just does what he needs to do.
Yeah.
You know, yes, we don't have belief in it, but if he starts picking the right team and starts taking us in a direction, I will back him to the end. Seriously. But Brighton's going to be a good test for us. Yes, I feel like the team haven't fully gelled in. There's still a bit of bozo moments in them, but there's enough there to build on, for us to, hopefully try and get a draw. But Brighton are playing well. I don't feel like we've fully synced in. We've improved on, how much we concede chances and stuff like that. But it's just one game. So we need to see. It's going to be very tough, man. I don't know what to say much, but I just think it's going to be very difficult. But if the guys give it a go and we can see a bit more progress from the last game, then I'll let the process cook, man.
Listen, fuck all of that.
Hopefully a draw.
Hey, listen,
what do you think?
Hey, fuck all of that, bruv, If we go to Brighton and get cooked, I want him out.
We should be beating Brighton. We should be beating them.
Listen,
we should be beating them.
Brighton. There's no doubt in my mind.
We should be beating them. We should
Brighton in this game. We're going to beat them. It's gonna, Saeed, it's gonna be a difficult game because it's 4-4-2 against 4-4-2. So it's man for man system.
Yeah, man for man press.
That kind of shape. Yeah. And maybe he makes a couple bad calls because he might still play Maguire because he played well in the last game. But Maguire on the halfway line against Pedro and Danny Welbeck, it's going to be a long day. Active footballers against someone that's a bit more static. But quality within our team against the quality in Brighton's team.
Yeah, we should be beating them. Delete and Martinez should be enough. Mazwari, Dallo. And then obviously if we get the midfield right, we should be. But he's not going to pick the right team. That's why I'm doubting it.
Kill us, bro.
Yep.
He's not going to pick the right team. That's why I'm doubting the draw thing. If he picks the right team, we should beat them.
That missed the big chances last week, bro. Like, we need one of them out, bro. We need Mount dropped and we need Xerxes in.
Balance, innit? If we get a good balance, we should beat them.
So the only thing the maddest thing about it, Rants, is the way that Brighton played. They forced the build-up. And Mason Mount, I know that Traps was talking about he doesn't want to hear people about off the ball and all this kind of thing, but Mason's Mount best stability for me is kind of his pressing what's in front of him. What he can see in front of him, he presses it very well and he wins the ball very well. You saw it against Fulham. So it's like, we might want him on the team. It might even have to be, and I love Bruno. Bruno is my favorite player, but it might have to be a Bruno off. And then you get, like you're trying to say, Rants, a focal point striker there.
You're right. Drop Bruno, and this is the problem. And this is why I said, when I look at Bruno and Mason Mount as players, like Mason Mount gives us more off the ball than Bruno, but Bruno gives us more on the ball than Mason Mount. It's the problem. If you put them together, they're a player that I can tolerate. You know them ones, but because what they both lack, you have to play both of them to get something. But that means you lose something.
Yeah,
you lose the striker. That's the problem because you can't play them both in a 3 midfield because we don't have a profile of player. We don't have a lone 6. So you can't play them both. And if you do play them both, it's still dead, bruv. Like, it's still dead. This is the problem.
So toothless. It's so toothless.
It's a pick your poison thing with them two. It's one or the other. It's either you get Mount's industry and then lack of killer ball, bro. When you look at his goals and assists for his whole career, it's shambolic. Like, he's got nothing. And as much as I'm not a GA person, it's like when he played a lot of his career in the number 10 and also like on the wings. And this player creates nothing. Creates nothing, bro. He's a big worry, bro. He's a nothing player, bro. He's another player. He's like Mctominay without the goals.
I think the chances that we created against Fulham, we will score this time against Brighton. And the way that we're playing, Rance, it will still give us a chance to create those opportunities because Brighton are going to force the build up, and we're forcing the turnovers. That's what Ten Hag likes. He might even set up as a mid block, Rance.
Yeah, but here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. Bruno and Mount got our biggest chances in that game because Fulham played a mid block 4-4-2. Because Brighton play higher up, Bruno and Mount ain't got that in behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because man are sitting back, if you look at the chance that Bruno got, Casemiro slid it in, the Mason Mount with Rashford running out against a high line, you don't get that same kind of chances. So we need to be better on the ball and we need to be better in transition. And you don't need Mount and Bruno in transition. That's why I think that he might start Garnacho and drop Ahmad, bro, because it's going to be a transition game.
Yeah.
I think
we've got enough quality to win it, though, guys. We should.
No, so do I. I think we can win, but it ain't a foregone conclusion, bro.
This is where Ten Hag always fucks up, though, right? Because remember last season we won the first game. We should have probably not won that first game. Then he got slapped up twice in a row. To be fair, Arsenal game, it was a bit of a kind of a close matchup. But we lost our next 2 games before the international break. We have got to win, for me, beat Brighton, and then I think you could go beat Liverpool. Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're winning the next 5 games.
Sorry?
We're winning the next 5 games. I think it's Southampton after that and somebody else. Well, the next 5, we're winning the next 5 games. It's Brighton, we'll beat Liverpool at home. Then I think it's like Southampton will be away. And then I think it's West Ham at home, I think.
If we get 5 wins out of 5 at the start of the season,
5 out of 5,
we might be cooking time. Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm more
Let me
confident.
see.
I more think we're going to beat Liverpool than Brighton. Honestly,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm more worried about Brighton than Liverpool. Sounds crazy, but I am, bro.
I'm not worried about
Southampton and Palace away, but Palace have lost 2 of their centre backs now in Gahey and Anderson. So
is Gahey gone yet?
Now apparently he's about to go. Apparently,
so wait,
Anderson's a really
I
good.
ain't worried about nothing.
By the way, Turkey's going to Fulham. You know, apparently that's mad. I told you about Fulham. Yo, they're cooking.
Fulham
right
are moving. Yeah.
Fulham are moving mad.
Where the fuck they get this money from?
Bro, I don't even know, man. Look there, Turkey close to completing the deal.
Mad. They must have sold Pellegrini for some good money then.
It was only 35 million. But yeah, we need to chill, man. I don't know. Listen, first 5 games. When have United won their first 5 games, by the way? We need to chill, man. Them.
This will be the first time.
Ten
Hag wins. No, there's no chilling, Saeed. Ten Hag wins the first 5 football matches at Manchester United Football Club this season.
I wish, but we need to
Brighton
relax.
Football Club will win. Liverpool Football Club will win.
Yeah, I don't know. So what happens if
away.
happen as well?
The difficult game would be Palace away.
You said now, first 5 games, Man United win, regardless of Ugarte's coming in right now, yeah? Are you saying that without him or with him? I want to know every context because later on.
Hey, Marcel, be careful how you answer this question. Answer this question loud and clear. Let me hear you.
With Ugarte as well. But I genuinely believe without he should and that should be the pressure to deliver it without Ugarte.
And if you don't win it, do you think it's what's your kind of like?
You're not going to blame Mctominay leaving and all of this. Maguire's still here.
There's not a massive amount of drop side to it because I judge the team after the first 10 games. I'm always looking at where we are as a team after the first 10 games. How many goals do we score after 10 games? You know, what kind of outfit do we look like? Have we improved? It's always after the first 10 games, always.
Bro,
the season's a long season.
You know if you do that, because Arsenal's start to the season is very, very tricky, man. They got Villa away. Then they got who else have they got? Yeah, Rhino. Can you quickly check it right there? Because they've got some tricky. So then if you're saying 5 in a row, that's where people start saying, they've
got Villa away, then they got Brighton at home, and then they got Tottenham away, then they got City away, Then they got Leicester at home and then
Yeah, bro.
Southampton at home.
Arsenal are done out here, bro. I can't lie.
Peak.
But then on the flip side, if
they're a good side.
In those games,
if they,
I know they finished on the big games.
They got a nice run.
They got a good side. They're a good
normally
side.
they have a horrible run at the end of the season. Yeah, normally they have those games at the back end. So maybe that's what they need. Maybe they need to get these tough games out of the way early.
Bro, if
so
United could win them first 5 games, I swear down, bro, Marcel, you deserve every kind of bro. If they could do that, which I don't believe is happening, by the way, I just think United can't do it for me personally. If they do that, then it could be serious season. It could be like, yo, we might have turned a little bit of the corner in terms of consistency. Because United, they might have played on maybe 3 or 4 in a row, but we haven't played consistently well. If they can in that moment look good and we're playing well and bro, then you can start saying, right, fair enough. They're finding a bit of consistency.
But listen, Mandem, we just need to get to the international break without getting beat first. That's all we need to do. Yeah. That's the first protocol. What is 5 games unbeaten and all this other shit? Forget that. Just go into the international break with a positive outlook.
Yeah. That's it. That's where my head is at. I'm not looking at 5 games. I'm looking at 5 games.
Marcel, what are you even basing that on?
Oh, the fact that our style of football again at home against Liverpool, Kobe Mainoo most probably turns up and plays well. Then you got a 2-week break, and then you're playing Southampton. I think is it at home? Saeed?
Away.
It's away, and then Crystal Palace is also away as well, isn't it?
Away, yeah.
Yeah. So Southampton.
Teams don't usually listen. Teams usually come back from. See when international break happens, the teams usually come back stinking, bro. First game or 2.
Yeah, the South Americans and that, innit?
Yeah. The season starts. Yeah, you start seeing.
In fact, Casemiro's not going anywhere, but he's staying.
But I would say, I would say in 10 games. I don't think it's 10 games no more. When you get to 15 games, the picture starts to paint. Yeah. And then after that, when you get to 20 games, that's when you know that's what you're destined for. Yeah. But personally now, I don't think there's enough to go on. Yeah. And if we go based off evidence, of this manager and his tenure at this club, you got to take this 1 game at a time. So all these 5 game predictions and that, I think that's coming from the heart, Marcel. That's not coming from the brain.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. I like the confidence.
Because I thought they shagged Ten Hag, so now he's doing it. It's going to be interesting.
You know what I mean?
See what it is for me with this Brighton game, yeah? I compared it, me and Flawless were chatting yesterday, I compared it to boxing. You know when you fight a fighter here, and you've got more experience, you've got a little bit better quality here, but they're just like a volume puncher. That's Brighton for the first 8 rounds of a 12-round fight, innit? If you can't survive that 8 rounds, they're going to do you know what I mean? They'll put you to the sword, innit? So you got to survive it and then capitalize. Because at the end of the day, we all know if we don't play well, they're going to have a field day. They give everybody in the Premier League a tough game. So you got to show up for that. And he's got to play the right
Old
way
Trafford?
well.
When they beat us 3-0, was it
3-1.
3-1.
When they played Liverpool last season, they stuck it on Liverpool until Liverpool managed to weather the
Listen, we got to watch out for that Minte brother, man. Minte. You know, he's going to be
he's very good.
He's a Sadio Mane regen, mate. He's a mad, rapid athlete.
Don't get it twisted, Marcel. If he plays the wrong players, it's going to be a long night, man. A long night.
Yeah. But they've got to worry about us as well, man. They've got to worry about Xerxes. They've got to worry about Amad Diallo. They've got to worry about Arman. You feel me?
Them two start. Right, them two
if they don't start, I'm not watching it.
Bro, them two. Watch Xerxes and Ahmad on the bench. Watch it, bro.
Bro, have you watched his training, by the way? Xerxes and Ahmad in training. You see the video?
No,
you see the video on them?
Yeah, but we know their technical levels.
Bro, that man, I'm bopping it in training. You see the link-up playing now?
Yeah, but bro, I already told you. I saw a passage of play with Mazraoui, Sancho, Ahmad, and Kobe Mainoo, and it was crazy. But the problem is, we'll never see that on the pitch.
Never see it on the pitch, man. That's a sad thing.
We'll never see it.
Bro, I swear down, man. If you got me a good manager with these group of players, man. Yeah, man. Another world, man. Another world. But listen, it's what it is. But listen, we're going to wrap up here, man. It's been a good show, man. You know the ones there. The Mandem are here, man. Marcel, always love, man, bro. You get me?
Brother,
Big up to you, man.
Big up to everyone, man. I'm going to start the channel soon. I'm going to have the channel kicking, man, because I'm going to need to get that defense ready for Ten Hag this season. Everyone's out to get this guy, man. Everyone's hating on this guy. He's going to deliver that top 4 for us and that Champions League position and and hopefully a trophy as well. And I'm expecting a trophy from him as well, man. So big up to everyone, man. It's going to be good this season. Going to be good fun this season, man.
Yeah. I'm not worried about trophies. I think trophies is calm.
Marcel, you see, when you start your channel, you got to do a show of traps, man. That's going to do numbers.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be everyone. I'll be shouting everybody.
Yeah,
traps.
Say no more. Say no more.
I'm there, Marcel. Yeah, but listen, in the next sort of month or so, I've got to get myself to Old Trafford on your dick because I still need to confirm that you exist.
Bro, they said AI, you know, AI Marcel and that. It's crazy. Nah, listen, man, we're gonna be there. What Liverpool game? Are you there, Liverpool game, Marcel?
Yeah. Oh, of course, man.
Yeah. Traps, you're gonna be there, Liverpool, innit?
Do you know what? Yeah, shout out to Cass, man. If Cass can get me a ticket, because he's a ticket wizard. Yeah,
you go. There you go. So we'll make sure that happens, man. You know what I mean? Neji, I don't know what happened, man. Neji, you know what I'm saying? We're meant to link up, but I think he had an emergency, so big up Neji as well. He was at the game as well.
Studying two lines, isn't he? Studying 2 lines, isn't it? That's what it's on.
Yeah, 2 lines, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Rhino, man. Big up as always, man. Come on.
Yeah, big up, man. Yeah, I missed a few shows, man, but I've been trying to lock in, man. Big up the chat as always. Make sure you lot smash the likes. And it's always love to have a good debate, man. You can tell I'm a bit rusty, man. When I'm not on YouTube for time, because YouTube's kind of even new it to a sense, I feel like I can't even get my words flowing. Like, remember when I had the man of the match performance the other time?
Yeah.
He was gassing me up. Like, I need to just warm up again. Pre-season.
Ericsson now, man.
You come like fucking. You come like Anthony against Arsenal for the first game and that.
Yeah. Word. Nah, but I'll be back still. But now, big up his love as always, man. And let's hope we get these 3 points against Brighton, man. But I'm worried, man. But let's see, man. Pick the right team and we could do it. But let's see, man.
Yeah.
Let's see, man.
Big up Killis before, man. Said, panel, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That was when obviously he was saying about Marcel potentially sacking the manager. So big up Killis always, man. And big up Leon, man. Come on, man. You're working, you're grinding, but you're still here, man. Come on.
Yeah, large up, man. Obviously, people, how far are you away from your 100K, Saeed?
Well, about 300 away, man. I reckon by the end of this weekend, you know, man. End of this weekend.
Yeah, man, let's get there, man. Everyone subscribe and share it out. And there's a lot of people I work with. But, you're big in Birmingham, you and Ranch, you know. There's a lot of people that know about you, man. Still,
that,
you know what I mean? But, large up, man. And anyone that's in and around Milton Keynes, Bedford, anywhere like slightly north of London, Watford, come join our running club, man. We're growing, man. We're nearly 100 people each time. So, yeah, man, big up.
Big up, man. Big up, man. And obviously, Rance is in. Man, he ain't liking the weather, but listen, man, it's all good, innit? What are you saying, Rance?
Yeah, bro. I left sun in London, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was, sunny. I just drove into a cloud, bro, and now man, it's just dark and it's raining, blood. It's dead.
It's mad over there, Raz. It'd be cool, and then torrential rain will just come out of nowhere, and then it'll be sunny.
It's nuts, bro. Bro, listen, I've been here so many times, but it's like, man, always passing through, innit? Like, man never stayed. I'm here till the weekend, so it's all long, blood. Normally, I'm here and I leave the same day, or I stay one night and I'm gone, bro. Man's gonna have to wake up and see the sky again, blood, and then sleep and then wake up and see it again,
bro. If I look at the weather now, bro, it's looking peak.
Thursday, Friday, it's rain, blood.
Raining. Rain.
You know the futsal thing. What is there anywhere? Is it like televised or streamed or anything?
Bro, check Manchester Futsal's Instagram, bro, because I'm there supporting Manchester, bro. So they're in the Champions League, fam. So so check their Instagram. I think they'll probably live stream. Yeah,
there you go, man. So make sure you tune in, people, man. Like I said, man, big up to everyone who's locked in. Hit the like button. I know we went past 1,000 likes, but let's get to 1.5K. If you're watching on the playback as well, hit the like button, man. And we'll see you next Wednesday for the next Mandem Talk. We're out. Peace.